never fine. Welcome to the life of streaming.
To take back the first spot gifter.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, you
Oh,
guys ready?
yes, yes. We're all ready. Everything can be
Okay,
heard. We got it. The
actually
music
going
is
now.
supposed to be
So,
slight.
guys got to the Kenku Island, talked to the Kenku, signed this glorious contract, agreed to work for work, walked to the other side of the island to where you plan to find some sort of vegetable on a beach, realized you've been scammed, got back too late, and found your ship missing. Now, with a somewhat crappy ship that has been boarded up to the point where you don't think it's leaking anywhere, the sun is getting low enough in the sky, you probably don't want to set out tonight. So, what are you all doing?
Oh boy. Well,
I'm gonna go for a small fly around.
I
Try and
guess.
tire myself out.
Have we already found kind of what we need to prepare for to a degree, like getting food and supplies here?
You guys have found food, you have found some supplies. You haven't really. One person kind of looked in the main tavern, but they rolled really poorly, so I'm telling you as the DM, you definitely missed stuff there, and you guys have the night if somebody else wants to look. Um, there's also, you could get more food and stuff, but the ship is ready for you to set sail if you just want to call it a night.
Can someone else look? I can't look again.
Look where? Oh, in the thing.
The tavern.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm willing to look in the tavern to see. If there is anything. I just gotta roll the absolutely dreaded anything rolls for me whenever I have a
If
player.
you're looking in the tavern, you can roll a perception to just wander around and look, or investigation to kind of look through things and look for more specific. And if you're in the tavern, what do you want to look for?
I figure if not, I don't know if I can do just like a general town. Well, no, there's not really anything in the actual buildings. We've already kind of looked in those, so I guess yeah, I'll do. I'll do an investigation and trying to look for just, I mean, honestly, anything of use, whether it be food or supplies, health stuff, medicines, or anything that could be used on this journey. And possibly any clues on where they would be going to, if I can.
Well, so the reason I asked is clarifying. So for your investigation, do you want to look more to find info about the Kenkus who left the island? Do you want to look more for supplies for when you guys leave the island? Or do you just want to do a broad, what I see is what I see? Because there's like different levels of what you're going to find based off of your check, depending on what exactly you're actively looking for. Because on one end, you might look over like a book and be like, I don't need a book, and that could have been like a journal explaining the Kenku stuff. Or on the other end, you're not looking for piles of rope, so you might just brush them aside.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. And yeah, I'll just do the more specifically, like on the journey thing. If I can't do both of the options, I'll just look for.
You can do both. It's just like a higher DC, so you can look for both, but it's you're less likely to find all of one thing because you're doing both things. You can't do both. I'm just clarifying what you want to be doing.
Okay, cool. Well, I'll do both and risk the bad roll.
All right.
You got this. You got
Well,
this.
it shouldn't
Oh
have been
my
at an
gosh.
advantage,
But I got
but
a
it doesn't
22. I got a
matter
natural 20.
because you got natural 20 on the roll.
Ooh.
Whew.
I did things. I don't know why it's
So,
mine's not normal. I don't know why it's at advantage. Anyways.
I'm proud of you.
Hey,
I
I got a
don't
natural
either.
20, guys. I
That's
can do
so.
it. I can do it.
So, as Fandler takes to the skies, Phil and I can't remember the other dude's name, settle
Theoden?
down for the night. What?
Theoden.
Theoden, yes, thank you. As Phil and Theoden settle down for the night, we'll get to Tempest, and Mooney kind of stares longingly out at the ocean. Tavana wanders into the tavern and just starts finding things. There's 2 boat repair kits.
Oh.
There is a various collection of meats and veggies that have just been left here that was being used to feed the tavern. You find a safe. You don't know what's in the safe because you know it's locked, but you do find
Yes.
a safe in what looks like an important room. On the table in that room is your contract. And you also find just various papers and books that just the Kenkus have been living here a while, and they've been using this place to make deals and transactions.
Now, is this safe like a proper safe, so it's pretty big? And like I can't just like, pick it up and take it with me?
Yes and no. It's a proper safe, but it's maybe like 4 by 3 feet or something, and like 3-4 feet deep. It's a big safe, but you could probably lift it if what's inside isn't too heavy.
Okay. Well, then can I try to pick it up and see what happens?
Roll a strength check.
Oh boy, okay. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Let's see how this goes. Probably not. Well, there we go.
You cannot lift up the safe. It scoots an inch or two as you try to lift it, but it does not budge from its spot.
Best.
I'm over by the boat.
I'm aware. I'm gonna go. My next mission is to try and go find Tempest, probably to get that. But I'll take the various meats and veggies and the 2 boat repair kits as well with me.
Okay.
And then eventually try to find Tempest to ask
Tempest,
for your help.
what are you up to as Devana tries to come find you?
Because I failed, miserably at helping to fix the ship. I'm kind of just like finding little bits of like maybe salvageable wood and stuff and like nets and just things that we might need on the ship. So I'm just kind of like scouring the nearby area.
It's easy enough to find various things that could be of use to you. Nothing, like that you're gonna want to like mark down or anything, but just like you said, nets, various loose pieces of wood,
Oh.
barrels,
If I
fishing
can find,
gear.
I was about to say, if I can find fishing gear, I would also very much.
Yeah, you'll easily enough be able to get that stuff, and just keep in mind you have it. It's not something you have to record or something like special you have to have, but you will have fishing gear. You'll have a few barrels and stuff on the ship. You'll have nets and you'll have some rope and stuff. So the ship will be stocked with most of the needs you could want to have. It's easy enough to find in this town. Despite the fact the buildings are pretty crappy, this seems to be, as you're explaining it, this is a lived-in town. So there's all that stuff is findable because it's just been for some reason left behind.
Okay.
But Devana, you find Tempest wandering the beaches gathering supplies.
All right.
What's up?
I'll walk over and just be like, "Hey, back in the tavern, I actually found a safe of some sort. I'm just simply not strong enough to take it, and also I kind of had my hand full. If you want to try to take it back to at least over here, I don't know if you have enough strength in the lock picking and stuff to open it, but maybe one of our other party members do."
I've locked picked few things in my life. Don't forget that I was a part of a bandit group.
I guess that's fair enough. I mean, if you want to try, go for it. I didn't even want to give it a go. I know that I have not really tried to lockpick too many things in my lifetime.
Fair. Well, lead the way.
Alright,
While
well,
you're leading me, I'm gonna have like just some pieces of wood over my shoulder.
alright. And I'll take Tempest back to where I found the safe.
I'm just
Handler,
flying
you
around the
watch from
boat
the
now.
sky as your granddaughter leads Tempest into a secluded area.
Oh my
He's
god.
gonna stick by the boat, but still be in the air flying around, tiring himself out so he can probably sleep tonight.
Oh my gosh. Are you gonna make me
Not very
sad?
happy, but no, because that's exactly what he sees too. Is just
Yeah, I
they're
know.
just
Yeah,
going
it's
somewhere
just you
alone.
make it sound so different than what it is. But I mean, you would
It,
see it
it
like
is,
that.
but at the same
So
time, yeah, that's exactly how Grandpa would see it.
But he's not trying to walk in on anything or disturb their moment, so he will behave.
Oh, thanks.
Uh-huh.
Appreciate it.
So, you lead Tempest back to the safe. And Tempest, it looks like a safe. It's got, padlock on the front that's keeping it closed.
I'm glad it looks like a safe. I'd be
that's
worried if it
promising.
wasn't actually one.
Devana was
It's a
not
mimic.
incorrect about what she found.
You rolled so good, you found an imaginary safe.
You're hallucinating.
Wow. Oh, great.
Maybe if you rolled
That's-
like a nat 1, you would have some hallucinations, but not a 20.
That's
Alright,
promising.
well,
Great.
I'm gonna attempt to lift it up and carry it back to the near the ship, you know.
Roll me a strength.
Yes, sir. Maybe once my character sheet opens.
Don't.
Oops.
Oh,
Hey. It's a 13.
nice.
With a little bit of difficulty. But
Like
you
trying
don't
to carry
lift
the safe.
it so much as you can kind of drag it, but you can move the safe. You probably don't get it very far off the ground. You have like that hunched over, like I've got it up, but
Well,
I can't really stand up.
I'm like, I've got the safe and I've got like the wood on my shoulders and I'm trying to like
But
move
with
it and with the wood at the same time.
but
Kinda
inch by
awkward.
inch, little by little, you do get the safe out near the boat.
All right.
Probably should have just dropped the wood to pick it up.
Probably. I didn't exactly tell you how big the safe was, though, in my or your defense.
Mm.
Well,
Alright. Did I bring it near enough that Fandler and the others can kind of see us, or did I just get it kind of out of the tavern and just into another, just the area of the town?
You can get it close enough to the boat. So Fandler will see you doing it. Mooney will see it, but not really react. The other two have like they found rooms in the tavern, and so they're like asleep.
Mhm.
I'll fly down. What'd you find there?
Well, I didn't find it.
I found
Your-
a safe. I couldn't exactly pick it up, so I asked for Tempest's help.
Yeah. No, I didn't pick it up either. But I got it here. Now,
Hmm.
I want to.
Good job. Go for it.
Could have just opened it where it was.
Well,
Yeah,
I didn't want to. I wanted everyone to be included.
It would have been easy to bring Fandler to the safe than bring the safe to
Theoretically.
Fandler.
Because I was a part of a bandit group, could I have advantage on this? Because I
No.
would. No.
Oh, wow.
Do you? I don't even think you have thieves' tools.
No. Well, if
You-
it's safe, I just kind of listen.
Well, no, it's.
gonna say-
I clarified. It has a padlock on it.
Oh.
Oh.
So you are trying
You
to
know
pick a
who-
lock without thieves' tools, and even if you had thieves' tools, I don't believe you're proficient in them. So even though you may have picked locks in the past, you're not like
Alright.
glorious at it.
I'm
you
gonna
can
ask
still-
Mooney if they have thieves' tools, even though they probably don't.
I'll double check their character sheet, but I'm pretty sure they don't. They don't.
Alright. I want to check for traps really quick.
Roll me a investigation check.
Investigation. Investigation.
There we go. There we go.
You don't see any traps on the safe anywhere.
That's. I don't trust this safe.
Can I try and break the padlock?
You can, if you would like
I'm
to roll a
gonna take a
strength check.
step back.
The padlock basically crumples as you rip it off the safe with a 20. But you manage to break the padlock and the safe is now open.
Got our way in.
What do I see in the safe?
You see many a papers, a book, and a bag of gold.
Alright. I'm gonna take the bag of gold and count through it, and then I'm gonna look at Chandler and Devana. One of you guys want to read? I'm gonna hold out the papers and the book.
Sure. And I'll grab the papers and start reading through them.
Alright.
They
I'll
are
offer-
more contracts. Tempest, you found 150 gold. The papers you were reading through, Devana, they're contracts. They look very similar to yours. The difference is there's also a signature from both parties on the last page saying that the contract has been completed to, the satisfaction of both parties.
Oh.
So they just decided to bamboozle us. I see.
Huh. I wonder how they decide that.
Sorry, I have returned. What's up?
Yeah, but I'm gonna give Fandler the book to read. Tempest doesn't really...
You guys opened the safe. You found 150 gold. You found a lot more contracts, but they're completed contracts with satisfied customers and a book that was just handed to you.
I'll flip through the book, see what it's about. So, everyone else is happy. So, I guess Phil wasn't leading us wrong on this.
The book appears to be a journal of some sort. Just flipping through it, it appears to be the journal of a sailor. If you want a more detailed understanding of it, you would have to spend some time reading it. You could do so
I'll read it
tonight before
tonight.
going to bed over time.
Yeah.
You can read it tonight. But just like in this moment, unless you went away to actively read it,
No.
best you can gather, it's from a sailor. He probably has some relation to this island because he mentions Kenku's a couple of times.
Okay. Well, we got the shitty luck of the draw.
I mean, kind of, but I did manage to find some meats and vegetables and 2 boat repair kits for us.
That's pretty good.
Wonderful.
You never when that shithole of a boat's gonna break.
Yeah.
No offense to your boat.
Who are you saying no offense to?
Yeah,
All of you who tried to
this isn't-
fix the boat.
No, oh.
Yeah,
It's-
no, I think people who tried to fix the boat, all of us know it's a piece of shit.
Yeah, we know.
That's why we had to fix the boat.
Alright. So, if I divide 150 gold pieces by 4, get 37.5, so I believe one person would just get the extra gold piece.
Well, we just call it.
It
You
would
can
be
split it.
2
So if it's
extra.
37.5, you just give each person 5 silver.
Yeah,
Wow.
so
Or we
37
could
gold
put
and
those
5
2
silver.
gold into the maid fund.
You could finally put some money in maid fund.
You need to put the money that we were supposed to put in there. Because I
I
have
don't
to
remember
scroll
how
to
much it
find it.
was. What have you guys?
It's in
provided?
chat.
It's not my job.
Well, yeah, but we also,
I probably wrote it down
don't know
somewhere.
how much money it's gonna cost to get us where we need to go and get our supplies that we need if we come across another, town or anything.
I doubt 5 silver each will make the difference, but also we still have access to the money. We could just pull it out of her fund if we need to. It's not like she knows until we get back.
Yeah. That's true.
So, I'll set aside 2 gold pieces then, as we can. Unless we absolutely want to keep them. Oh, we have to do math. Ew.
Okay,
What do you mean,
so
ew, math's
37,
wonderful.
87.
Alright.
Is there anything else you would like to do with your night?
No,
What is?
not me
Hmm.
anyways. Other than probably trying to bond with Binky and again, teach with probably Fandler's help, trying to teach Binky just simple signals of like keeping an eye out.
Yeah, help with
Send
that.
out Zephyr out to get food.
Can roll an animal handling with advantage, Sam.
Okay. I will.
'Cause I don't
Forgive
know.
Milo. You have you have Mooney's sheet, right? Roll me an animal handling for
I do.
Mooney.
Okay. Oh, for Milo?
Nothing bad is happening. I'm just saying
Oh.
that Mooney's going to spend tonight trying to bond with Milo because the
Okay.
fact you guys have failed every attempt with this animal is sad. Oh my god.
Oh wow! Oh, it was delayed for me.
I don't think this is
It was
going to
beautiful. What do you mean?
I don't think we're ever going to bond fully with this crazy
Wait, have
pet.
we failed every one? Because we got a 15 on one.
We failed quite a lot.
I think
Oh,
the only check you've passed with Milo was you passed one on the food thing, but you only sort of passed it.
Oh, great.
This dog is becoming a liability.
I mean, the bad part is he's not actually a dog. He's a full-on wolf, which means if he becomes a liability, he's a real liability.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like a Pomeranian or something. I mean, this thing could kill.
Well, so could a Pomeranian.
It's fair.
Hmm.
But
Awesome.
anyone else doing anything for the night?
Zephyr finds her little food.
She can do so. She is
Yeah, she's
talented.
capable. And then
That's
Let
good.
Buddy out to play.
Alright.
when are we supposed to leave? When are we gonna chill?
In the morning,
At
probably.
some point.
Yeah, we're gonna stay here forever.
If you choose, you could leave tonight. It's just, it's already dark out. And you're on a Pity Capri boat that you would be learning how it operates.
I'm sure
In
Mooney
the-
knows how to
In the
navigate by
dark. This
himself.
sounds like a great idea. I don't know what you're talking about.
But you
I'm sure
could
he's
leave
more than
morning.
happy for us to do it. Well, Tempest is gonna kind of rest out underneath the stars.
Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Let's go.
Why?
Alright, you're good.
Snake
Who's gonna-
slithers up, but instead of
Huh.
biting you, he just takes a nap on your chest.
Oh.
It's an island in the middle of the ocean. Gets pretty cold at night. Doesn't wake you up or
Oh.
disturb you.
That's good.
I'm used to sleeping outside.
I
But,
will
uh,
probably try to find a room in the tavern as well.
It's easy enough. There's a couple. The tavern seems like a well-made tavern. It was probably being used by the sailors who came through here, so it was better
Okay.
put together than the homes were.
I'll stay in the tavern.
No one's to rough it with me? Granted, I'm roughing it
rough-
on my own choice, but
Yeah. It's your own choice. I don't want to be out. We're gonna be out underneath the, or like, possibly underneath the ocean stars for a while. I want comfy for a while
Yeah.
because we're gonna not be comfy.
Yeah.
make
Yeah,
sure
we
to
don't have a very comfortable boat to sleep on anymore.
make sure to take some blankets and pillows with you.
Oh, hell
yes.
yeah.
Oh my gosh, yes, that's a great idea.
Nah,
Just
it's
saying,
fine. You don't
some
need
of
those.
us-
Just
some of
cuddle
us-
pile on the floor with the mattresses that we stole.
What if we just screw the bed, we get enough pillows and comfy things, and we just make like a nest room
Yes,
for us?
yes, yes.
Take
Nest?
the mattress, throw it
Yeah,
in
burn-
there, all the pillows and blankets we can find, and we have a nest for us on the boat.
Which is very ironic because one of us has wings.
I guess.
But yes,
I like that.
nest room. I like the idea. But I'm sleeping inside for tonight,
Yes, same.
and I'm sleeping the first 4 hours of the night and staying awake the
you-
last 4.
Are you reading your book in the last 4?
In the last 4, yeah.
Or in the well, it doesn't matter when you read it. Just are you reading it
I
tonight?
suppose
So I can get you that info.
Yeah, I'll read it tonight.
we shouldn't. Are we not keeping? Do we have a reason to keep watch?
I don't think anything else is on this island with us. I think they all bailed when they stole our ship.
You hear a howl off in the distance.
Maybe we should keep watch.
An island. It's not an abandoned island with no life
That's
on it.
a very convenient time for that wolf to howl. The heck, it's like the lightning strike whenever he's like, "What? It could get worse."
It wouldn't really work very well though, because one of us is not in the same building as us.
You guys don't have to keep watching. There's nothing on the island.
Okay.
For now.
You're not just saying that, right?
I'm not just saying that. I promise you can set up a watch system if you want, but rather than talking about setting up watch with 3 people who are 2 NPCs and 1 person who's just not here, there is
Okay.
nothing you need to keep watch for on this island.
Okay.
Okay,
Cool.
just DM making us spooked for no reason.
That's the DM's job. So,
I mean,
Yeah.
it is.
as you guys settle into the night, family, I'm going to borrow you first.
Great. Hang on.
Oh, goodbye.
Welcome back.
Hey, granddaughter of mine. It's your turn.
Oh, okay. I was changing something. Okay. Yeah. Hello.
Hello. So, as you drift off to sleep, you wake up in a somewhat familiar room.
Oh.
You might not have ever been in this room, but family's mentioned it a few times, and it's a very familiar type of wood and whatnot. You are on the roof of the building you have been granted, in a, well, now derelict shrine to the goddess Oif. And standing before you is a demonic being who begins talking.
Oh, that's good.
He offers you a contract, promising you to give you back Connell, as well as the others you've lost. And you see flashes in your head. You see your pets that have gone. You see a flash of your father. You see a flash of Nambra. And then he continues speaking and goes, "If you serve me, if you stop those who wish to reach me, I will return to you what you have no longer with you.
You say no longer with me. My father is still with me.
Kind of just grins at you and says, "At last you knew."
Should I make an insight check on whether or not he's telling the truth?
Roll me an insight.
Don't be shitty. Oh.
Can't tell. You think he's being truthful with you.
Oh, that changes things then. How soon do I have to decide on this contract?
Gives you a toothy, not so endearing grin and says, "The members of your party, I wish to reach me so that I can dispose of them. So, you have until you meet me upon my throne."
And how do I contact you if I do wish to take it?
He laughs and says, "Oh, don't worry. I'll be contacting you." And then disappears. You wake up.
Oh, okay. That's great. Alright, do I bring Izzy down?
No, that was it.
Oh, great. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna go back now.
Hello.
Hello.
Bye.
Hello.
Snap. Izzy doesn't have a dream.
Oh, I'm a fighter.
That episode mess with the gods.
Amos looks at the gods and turns away.
Damn.
But
Damn.
as you guys pass your night, family, the book you read is a diary of some sort. The man never writes his name in his diary, but he does mention a lot of things like training Kenkus how to make deals and how to work a ship and how to earn money and finding this island and raising a Kenku group. At the end, it starts to get a little bit more depressing as he talks about his sickness and his failing health. And the last entry is him explaining his plan for the Kenkus to get off the island and experience a new life. It's a very familiar plan,
Hmm.
one that would
Oh.
explain why your ship has gone missing.
Great.
You know, they could have just
So they-
asked.
I mean, yeah, we could have taken them all on the ship. Like, it would have been fine. Did we not seem like nice enough people?
We seemed
We were
gullible
petting them.
enough,
We
obviously.
were petting them.
Based on the date in the journal, you were likely the first group to have arrived, and they just followed the plan that was written in it.
Oh, great.
Well,
Okay. Well, in the morning,
He
I shall.
probably died maybe a week ago.
oh.
Oh. Did we see a grave while we were walking around?
You didn't see a grave.
They ate him.
You weren't looking for a grave.
In the early morning, before everyone else wakes up, after I've read the journal, can I fly around and look for a grave?
Roll me a perception check. Eventually, you see a rock that is very out of place on the beach, a few feet down from the docks, and flying down to it, you see a, in not so great penmanship, but reminiscent of the sign you saw on the other beach, just a small farewell to a unnamed sailor.
I will just nod a little bit. To nothing. I mean, I'm not nodding to anything in specific. And I'll stay there for a little while. Then I'll fly back to prepare the ship. So that when everyone else wakes up, we can just leave.
I would like to
That's-
say I woke up kind of early-ish, not as early as Pandler, because they were awake for the rest of the night after they slept those 4 hours. But like crack of dawn.
Yeah, easy enough, especially outside when crack of dawn means dawn shooting into your face.
to think that Tempest is an early riser because of his time in the army, and
Yeah,
you know,
it does. It does fit.
Devana is not a morning person. She's sleeping in.
Fauna, you don't sleep in
Be
that
careful.
long before you get shaken awake from Ithil and.
Yeah, I was if you sleep in too long, I'm coming up there with a bucket of water.
Hey, hey,
You
hey,
definitely,
hey, hey!
you definitely
Hands on the
don't
right.
wake up. You don't wake up, early, but you don't get to like sleep in to noon or something. Shows up like half an hour after everybody else is up and about and shakes you awake.
You're lucky I don't bite you. Okay.
Leads you back down to the boat.
Alright. We did
Good
get
morning.
animals and stuff for my issues, right? Or
What?
were
We
going
haven't
to
yet.
do
We
that?
can go do that.
Cause that way I don't, have to bite anyone on the boat. I mean, just prevent it.
I'm just saying, we've offered, but yeah, let's go find you some animals.
I know you
To
have, but
hold you over.
Devana still wants to try to not. Plus, I mean, the animals don't taste as good. So honestly, now we'll just get a quick hunt or two, just in case.
Also,
Uh-huh.
fair warning. It doesn't really work on multi-day deceased animals. So if you're going hunting, you're capturing and keeping alive on the ship to feed Devana.
Hmm.
Oh.
That's just gonna
Because
cause so many issues.
animal blood, it's not as satiating, it's not as tasty, it doesn't do the job. Whatever it is that's affecting Devana, it really is like pushing her to consume, and it's more curse-like. You're supposed to consume other intelligent creatures. So while Devana's, like willpower is allowing her to consume animals, they have to kind of be freshly dead or still alive when she sinks her teeth into them. You're not going to kill an animal and store it on the ship, like dead for 6 days and then still have Devana feed on that animal, because its blood will be congealed and,
Ugh.
it's
Ew.
not gonna work.
Yes, yeah. Well, at least I could get something to feed for today, and then we'll figure it out on the boat.
You could capture an animal. It's not impossible.
I
There
just
is
don't think we
food on
want to
this
deal
island.
with an animal on the boat.
No, it's just
Fair.
gonna cause problems.
It's too, yeah. I don't. We
Especially
have
with
a
all our pets
untrained
already.
wolf. Like, I don't
Oh,
trust
wolf
You're
that.
not
might be
eating. You're
first.
not eating. You're not eating Milo.
No, I said untrained wolf. Like it would kill the deer or whatever we had on the boat. I
No,
wasn't gonna eat Milo.
You're not
Mm.
finding deer. It's okay.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
I would like to find something before we leave that could suffice as like a drying rack of sorts that we can, like, if we catch fish or anything, we could just
Easily enough.
dry them.
There's definitely evidence that the people here have been fishing a lot, so you can just take one of their racks that they use for drying out fish.
Okay.
What do I have to roll for hunting? And is anyone else coming with me?
Oh,
Perception to
Good
find
luck.
something, stealth to sneak up on it, or a attack to kill it from range.
I can do any of the options and it would work.
But you have to do investigation first, and then you can choose
he
stealth
said
to sneak.
protection.
Perception or investigation.
Perception, sorry. Yeah, you're right. Sorry.
Okay.
You have to do perception of finding an animal, and then you can attack it from range to attempt to kill it and then go feed on it as it's freshly died, or you can use stealth to get within range to bite it.
Okay. So then, Fanler, you wanna take advantage on finding things? Because I don't have the best of eyesight.
Oh. Sure.
Thank you, grandfather. Mine would have been depressing.
You easily
Of
enough
course,
find
granddaughter.
some wild wolves
Oh, Milo's gonna be
wandering
mad
the
with us.
island.
Mela doesn't
What did you
care.
say, bro?
Milo's gonna be mad with us.
Yeah. You do find a pack of wolves. They're eating what looks to be the carcass of a boar, a recent kill of theirs.
Oh, perfect. I think. There's
Not a
multiple
recent
of them.
enough kill for you.
Ah. They're already eating it. I don't want sloppy seconds.
Damn.
Uh,
Are we shooting it, or are we trying to sneak up on these wolves?
There are about 4 or 5 wolves.
I don't. Even if I sneak up and bite one
Mm.
of them, yeah, I feel like I'm about to be attacked. So,
I could shatter them. Would that work?
Wait, actually, we both have spells that could attack multiple creatures if they're close enough. I have Ice Knife. We could combo freeze and shatter them. Yeah, is this the right idea? Should we do this? Is this gonna hurt the chances of me? I mean, I'm right here.
I have a mind sliver. I can.
I will
Do
say,
that.
because Devon, it's your curse, you would know. Neither Shatter nor Ice Spike is going to leave them in a state that you can't feed.
What about mind sliver?
That doesn't leave any physical damage on them. That wouldn't stop her from being able to feed.
So
Is that
psychic
Mind Spike
and
or Mind Sliver?
mind sliver. It's a cantrip. It does like the
Oh.
d6. They wouldn't be able to tell where that's coming from though, because they're just wolves, right?
I mean,
They probably wouldn't be able to identify the direction a spell came from, but once they're wary, they are wolves. They're pretty good at that whole tracking and scent and stuff thing.
and if we killed multiple of them, could I feasibly store wolf blood in, like, possibly found some vials or bottles in the tavern
No.
with my? Oh, okay.
The only reason the vials work is because it is
Humanoid.
yeah.
Makes sense.
There's
Do
like
you
a
want?
level of beast and man, and it has to be in the man category for the blood to save.
Wow.
Okay.
Do you want me to try the mind sliver then?
I mean, if Mind Sliver doesn't seem to either kill one outright or scare them off, should I still use Ice Knife? Oh,
It's not going to leave it in a play that you can.
no,
Is
he
money
said
chat? Money.
but he said that it would leave it in a state that I can, not that I can't, unless I misread or heard
Oh.
that.
No, you can.
I thought-
If you use
Oh,
Ice
okay.
Knife, you will be able to. Same with
Oh,
Shatter.
then I'm gonna-
If you use Shatter, you will still be able to feed on them.
Oh shit.
It's
Shatter's
more
easy
like
then.
if you use something like what's the blade one that
Cloud of
is-
daggers.
yeah, like Cloud of Daggers or something like that wouldn't work because that's ripping the animal to shreds, right?
Yeah.
But
Okay.
something like
Are they
Shatter,
within a
it's
10-foot radius sphere then?
yes, they're actively consuming this boar, so they're all kind of in the same spot.
No,
Shatter.
because I miss with my Ice Spike. So we both release our spells at the same time. Let's see what happens
Shatter.
here.
And roll me your Shatter, or is Shatter a save?
It's a save.
14 con save. Wolves be
It's
dumb.
still half
Be
as
dumb.
much. It's dumb is not con.
It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. The highest one rolled a 9.
Yes. Did I
So,
miss with
the-
my Ice Spike?
The Ice Knife
Uh-huh.
hits already dead wolves.
Oh. Oh. Well then. Cool.
You both fire your spells at the same time, but as the Ice Knife reaches them, the thunderous sound of Shatter has already dropped the creatures dead. So your Ice Knife, hits and slashes through bodies and sprays a little bit of blood here and there, but was in the end unnecessary.
I'm gonna fly up and out of the way as she goes to feed.
You can, Tempest. If you want to roll me an investigation check to make sure.
Investigation. My internet's really bad right now. What's going
Nice.
on?
It's okay.
You do find one spot that seems like it's leaking a little bit. It's above the water level, so it wasn't noticed immediately when you were first patching it, but it also, wasn't leaking to the point of extreme worry, but you still patch it up with a loose plank of wood and a nail. It's not leaking anymore. Pretty confident the ship's doing okay.
Nothing's ever okay. Sooner or later, the
Uh,
dragon eel will come.
I'll even tempt that into existence.
the dragon eel exists. Don't you worry.
No. Oh no, I am worried.
But Devana,
Just
you
say
feed
anything.
Fandler. You've seen this happen before, and you've seen Devana in a couple of at-risk states, so you fly enough
I
out of
fly
range
it.
that you
Yeah.
don't have
Yeah.
to make your con saves, Devana. You're good. You just
Yeah.
feed as to your content. There are 4 wolves here. They've all died, so between the 4 of them, you could easily overeat. But
I will not too much overeat, but I'll probably take like 2 of them. I mean, this is first time I've have a chance to do such. I'll let the bloodlust take over a little bit and fully drain 2 of them.
Fandler, it is a very disturbing sight to watch from where you're flying. But Devana finishes and wanders away from the wolves, and you guys head back towards the ship unless there's anything else you guys want
Do
to
we
do.
want to take this? Well, I don't know how long wolf skins last. If we wanted to try to do this,
Not that long.
fair enough.
I don't know.
If
Maybe we
you
should
guys
bring.
you guys
Could
don't
we
actually
make like
know
a fur
like
skin blanket though, and
well, I
like
was gonna
have
say
like
is you guys don't know like that process and stuff, and it takes days to do it. You're not going to be able to tan and whatever a hide while sailing.
fair?
Do these wolves look meaty enough that we could really get anything off of them?
You probably get a little. They're not that meaty, and you have meat, you have fishing gear, you have salted
Is
stuff. You could get some meat off of them. It would be fresh if you wanted to have it for like today or tomorrow, but it's not something you necessarily need to have. You're stocked up.
would it be wrong
Uh,
to feed Milo his own kind?
it would be very wrong. Damn.
I would. And
Off in the distance,
stop
you hear a
the dogs
splash as
from
Milo
eating
starts swimming for
our
freedom.
supplies.
No, Sam, no, we're not doing that.
And you think I'm cruel.
Look, I'm thinking like
Anywho.
Milano would think. Stop the dog from eating our meat supplies, give it some fresh meat. I don't know. With
I think we'll be fine to just leave them.
Or just close the door between the dog and your food.
That didn't stop the dog before, all right?
There wasn't a closed
Lock the-
door.
There wasn't.
It's
Why would you not
it's-
lock the food?
because it's a ship. It's not like you have endless rooms. It's just like a storage thing in the bottom. You go up and down stairs into the
Why is
storage
ours
area.
different then?
Because your ship sucks, so you have like 2 rooms on board and you don't have a storage area.
Yeah.
Okay,
Anywho,
It's
yeah, I
not
think
like
we'll be good
yours
to
is
just leave them.
fancier. It's just yours doesn't have an actual place to store this type of food. So you had to take one of what should have been living quarters, which aren't really living quarters, just a sleeping area, and convert it into food storage. So you
Okay,
get a
okay.
shoddy door for that.
Fair enough then. Well,
I think
guess
we will
we
be
just leave.
A-okay.
Yeah. Just leave it there.
It would probably not be very useful to us anyway. Because we don't know what the fuck to do with it. Tempest might,
Yeah.
but also I'm not risking taking it all the way just for Tempest to say I don't know what to do.
It's very fair. So family, you have prestidigitation, right? Or ability to help.
Oh yeah, prestidigitating the blood off of you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. What?
Disturbing that I have to just go down. Just
Just the
tears
idea
into
of
wolves
your
and just-
grandfather magically wiping the blood from your face after you've savaged corpses.
Grandpa, I got blood on me.
I
It's
love
like the
it.
mom I flew up, but different.
I love that this is the dynamic we have, is that you're basically helping cover up murder to a degree. It's not murder, because they were already dead, but
Animals!
yeah, but
I am an
also
awesome
at the
papa.
moment-
Thank you for noticing me.
Yes, yes. I appreciate it. It helps so much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shall we return then? Yes,
Of
yes.
course.
It's cool. You notice, he's actually pretty well rested this time.
Devon is also pretty well rested, but there's still some sort of like, while walking back and also like searching for things, he definitely seems to be a little bit distracted.
Do I say something? Do I not? Yeah, I'm gonna say something. What's up with you?
I just have a lot on my mind, I guess. There's just been. I mean, this is all very new. We did lose our boat recently.
Yeah.
And what we're dealing with is not exactly the easiest to comprehend, considering, again, learning that I have more family members and learning that they are alive after thinking that they were dead is it's strange, to say the least.
I definitely understand that. Yes. Never thought I would ever have a grandchild after thinking that all of my children were dead.
Well,
I have a son-in-law. It's like it just clicked to him.
yes, you do. You,
I need to talk to him.
I think you would enjoy that.
No, I mean like, you know, the talk that dads are supposed to have with the people trying to date their daughters.
Oh, I'm aware. I'm saying he would enjoy that. It's sarcasm. He would not.
Ah,
He avoided the conversation.
Pardon,
I'm sure he doesn't want to have the conversation.
Yeah. pardon, sarcasm sometimes just whoop over the head. Even though it can fly.
Also, it's possibly me too. I'm not very good with the delivery.
Nope.
Oh, we lost our DM.
Oh, that's we're free, guys. Let's go. Suddenly the
Our
magic
boat
ship
is
appeared.
moving. Wow!
We rule the world.
Oh,
It's
he's
our
back.
town. Oh,
Oh, I'm back.
You alright?
Hi.
There was the internet thing. It died for a second. I'm still alive, I swear.
oh,
Sorry,
okay,
it's
okay.
spreading.
Oh, the internet. No, don't spread the internet disease.
No! I'm my bad. That's not enough of it.
I don't want it.
According to SAO, the good version, lag spreads.
Okay. But, yeah, maybe it was on both of our parts. It's been a while since I've had to socially interact, so I am a little bit rusty.
Well, hopefully you'll get many more chances to pick it all back up, and then possibly teach me a thing or two. Apparently, I need it more than I thought.
We'll see. Maybe you can learn from Tempest.
Perhaps. Although, I don't know if Tempest would be willing to teach me on how to people.
You sure Tempest can teach you how to people?
Yeah.
In Devana's definition, yeah. Tempest is better at peopling than like it's either Tempest or Mooney. Mooney is probably the best at peopling.
Oh, Mooney
of
gets
us.
simps.
Yeah.
Yeah, Devana is a simp.
That's true, it's true.
What?
It's not for Mooney. At least not yet.
Hey,
Everyone.
hey, don't call her out.
Hey. Mooney, please
Mooney?
no.
Mooney, you're not
Wow.
here. You don't want to have an in-depth conversation with Damana? Not another. I'm not simping over you. You're fine.
But we're probably getting back to the boat as I'm saying that.
As you approach the boat, you don't see Theoden anywhere, but Ethel is standing there, kind of. Something seems to be going on. She's like awkwardly pacing and
What's
looking
wrong?
back and forth. She will tell you. She goes, Theoden and I are going to stay here. I don't think he's well enough to go back out on the ocean, and I can't leave him on his own.
You're wanting to
Well
stay
enough?
on an abandoned island?
It's
Is he sick?
mentally he's sick. I think he's physically fine, but I don't know that he's right now. It's been a
Looking
lot.
at recent events, that's completely fair, yeah.
And it's maybe it's an abandoned island, but it has homes. It has pre-set up farms. It's got everything I need to survive, everything I need to keep him alive, and eventually a ship will pass by, just like Reed did. It's a known place for getting a crew. And if you guys survive, you could always come back and pick us up.
I was about to say, if we come back, then we'll stop by and see if you're still here. Be safe.
We will try.
Yes, we will. And you... Yeah, I don't know. Would the Kenkus come back?
Doubtful. Oh, I forgot to tell you. The journal that I read. Their quote-unquote leader, the person that raised them, died recently, and wrote down this plan for them to get off the island to live a life more than just the island, and we just happen to be the first people to come by, so they followed the plan.
Oh, I guess that makes a little bit more sense then.
Yeah.
They probably wouldn't come back, so I guess... Although this is supposed to be a place to find crew, so somebody will come eventually, so yeah. And I guess if that's what you feel like you need to do... yeah. I was trying to think if there's any way we could help them or like what else they need, but I mean it's an abandoned island. They have food. Like there's nothing for them to need to do.
No. We'll be back for you, but we should probably be setting sail.
I hope you best of luck in your journeys, and may Oath protect you and guide you, but unfortunately I think this is where our part of the journey ends.
Very well.
Thank you for your aid thus far.
Yes, we appreciate
And
it.
I hope to see you again. And family's going to walk to the ship.
Devon will awkwardly trying to figure out, like, normally people hug there, but I don't think I'm close enough. Like, she's just gonna be staring, just kind of having a mental talk, and then choose to turn away.
As you go to turn away, actually, Phil will say, actually, could you give this to your captain for me? And then she hands you a piece of paper and starts walking towards the
Oh no!
tavern.
No,
another
no,
sip.
No, no, sip.
Is it
No,
like
no,
just a
sip.
folded piece of paper?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna like turn around, like nod. I'll make sure that she gets it safely, and I'm gonna peek at it. I want to see what I'm nosy.
Don't be in front of her.
No, I'm turning around. I'm waiting till she's a little off in the distance, and I'm gonna just open it.
It is an address and the words "contact me."
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Where to go through and call me. Call me.
Ivana will smile to herself and just, I'll keep it in mind the first time that I gotta talk with Mooney. I think I'm gonna wait till Mooney's actually here to give this to them.
Damn. Mooney, you got given
simp number, what is this? 3, 2?
This is 2. This is 2.
2. Your count is
No.
starting.
But with that, you guys are free to set sail on your grand adventure.
Oh, yeah. Is there a
Nope, I
winky
think
face
we're
drawn on
ready
it?
to
Please
go.
tell me there's a winky face on it.
There
Oh,
is
please.
not.
Damn.
Is there a heart in the corner or something?
No.
Damn.
What?
It's just an address and it says contact me. That's it.
Just not us.
Emojis weren't a thing in fantasy
Hearts
reality.
were.
Alright?
Hearts were.
Hearts were a thing.
Does it look like their
She-
best handwriting?
Did
Yeah.
it still take 2 hours to write this?
Yes. Was there
If you
race
guys were
marks?
to
Just
go
one
Did they
into
like
the
erase
tavern,
it?
there may be a bucket with a couple pieces of
Yeah.
paper.
Yes.
Love that. Anyway, who's
It
ready
may
to
be
set
this
sail?
simple because the more complex attempts failed.
Oh.
Ooh, I want to see the complex attempts, but I don't want to invade personal space or privacy.
You as the character also don't know this exists. So you
Yeah.
can't find it. What a
True.
shame.
I was gonna think some reason to go back to the tavern, but I don't want to betray the privacy.
Okay.
Anywho.
Is there anything else you guys have planned to do? Tempest, remember to get you guys your blankets and pillows.
Thank you.
Yes, yes.
I'll push it. Now we gotta rely on Mooney to teach us how to boat. Well, we
Well,
kind of learned how to
Why
boat.
does it sound
Thanks
so
to-
awful? Oh, we have to rely
Thanks
on
to the
Mooney.
roles outside of Tempest, you guys do know enough that you can crew this boat. You'll have to help Tempest out a little bit because they didn't learn that much during the journey here. But between Mooney, who's actually skilled at it, and you guys who know just a tiny bit, in normal waters and normal conditions, you should be fine.
You're gonna throw a storm at us. Because I know it's sitting at the middle of that storm. Anywho.
What if a storm at you? I haven't been hinting at storms for 3 sessions.
Yeah, Alright.
But are you guys good to go?
So, yep, get on
Yeah.
the boat. Let's go.
No. Izzy is
Leave.
muted. Did anyone hear Izzy leave, or is it just
I think
internet problems?
Izzy might be getting food?
Oh.
Izzy, if you're still with us, type with us in chat.
Hi.
Oh,
Hi.
okay, good.
That works. That's better.
Making
They're
sure
not
you're
with
still
us.
here.
Type with us. Type with
Sorry.
us. They're not here.
My voicemail.
It's fine. I'm just making sure you're still here. But if you guys are ready to begin sailing the ocean, you set off. And so, any of you remember to bring a map?
We have Devana.
Huh?
And that we have. I was given back my son's journal, right?
Yes.
Hope so. Yeah, okay.
It has a map in it.
Also, what do
It
you mean you
does.
have Devana? What does that mean?
You
know
know
the
where to
exact
go.
location this happened,
Oh,
but without
right.
a map, that doesn't really help.
Oh,
Because
I
that was
forgot
like
about
2
that.
weeks ago.
there was a
at this
map in the
point.
journal, wasn't it?
Yes, there was a map in the journal.
It
Okay,
also
boom.
only lasts for an hour, so I knew where it was for an hour.
Yeah, like
Well, you
an
could have
hour, 2
pointed
weeks
it
ago.
out.
Well, yeah, I would have done that. Yeah, I would have done that for sure.
I need someone to roll me a
Uh-huh.
intelligence check with advantage.
Oh,
I'm
I'm pretty
the best at
intelligent.
those.
I have a +2, but
I have a +1.
well,
Let's see what Mooney
Mooney is a -2, so I I don't know.
Oh,
I guess I'll give
Mooney
it
is
away.
a
Let's-
10.
Why is it? Why did you say -2? Maybe that was something different. But you also know a -2. Oh. Alright.
Where are you getting minus from?
-2 is what Mooney. Are you asking Mooney how?
Just what if you roll?
I was
Oh.
joking. Oh, okay. Anyways, okay. I guess I could roll. Just you said an advantage.
Yes, just to see if you know where you're going.
Got this. Oh,
Oh,
I just barely know. I think
granddaughter of mine, what the fuck?
I had the highest chance of this succeeding, and
you
look at
set
that delicious
sail,
natural
you
one.
pick a
Lost.
direction, and you're pretty sure it's the right direction.
We're lost.
No, we know exactly where we're going. Clearly,
like
it's this direction.
No, the map's
The
upside down
dad
to
who doesn't want to ask for directions.
I know where we're going.
Sir.
It'll
No,
be fine.
look, it's upside down. It's up. Okay.
It's okay.
Okay.
No, see, I was
Okay.
calculating
It's
for
fine.
that. I knew
It'll
it
be
was
right
upside
okay.
down.
Oh my
I
god.
did it on purpose.
Ah,
You guys set out in what you believe is the right direction.
and is this boat going slow enough that occasionally I can fly up around it and not get left behind?
Yes.
Okay, great. Occasionally I'm going to stretch my wings and give people more room to move because it is a small ass boat.
Yeah, there's less people now. That's just us
I'm
four.
going to ask
On a
Mooney
small ass boat.
the best way to help man the ship, because I don't know how. I know they
well,
can't really hear, but like,
yeah, but
just
I know just like you ask the character, yeah. Roll me a performance check at advantage.
I love these rolls,
Yes.
guys. Let's keep it up.
You're
You rolled.
not detrimental to these ships
but pretty close.
sailing, but you're not sure if you're really helping because you do notice if you look behind you. Every now and then, it does seem that Mooney is resetting the things you've done.
Is I would also
Mooney
So we're
really
gonna
is
get to
being
the
that tired
island.
mom.
We're probably gonna get to the island before Mooney gets back, or like has a chance to get back. So I'm trying to debate whether or not I tell Mooney right now about the note if I wait. I'm gonna wait.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, let's not distract Mooney with the idea of a lover.
so going in the correct, you can't see them, but I'm doing the quotation marks, direction. 4 days on the water slowly pass. I'm setting you guys some DMs.
Okay. Should we be scared?
We're slowly dying
Oh,
of
he's never been.
dehydration. It's not real water. You send
Okay.
us DMs through Discord or through
Yes.
Discord.
I just want to make sure. Oh my god, the bacon smells so good. I don't like bacon that much.
Oh, great.
Thank you for the self-care, sweetheart. Oy. Always a lovely thing to see. You know, your DM is typing and then it goes away. Another hydrate. I'm glad you feel powerful, Mooney. Thank you for the hydrate.
And all of that is for Sam.
Oh gosh. Yep. It's totally for me. Oh gosh. So, are we just basically saying that we do whatever on the first and fourth night we are sailing in hopefully the right direction?
First through fourth night, you guys are just sailing in hopefully the right direction. You find food, you can spend time eating, sleeping, fishing, chatting, playing various games.
We don't have any rum.
You don't have any rum. But nothing really of interest matters.
I want to ask, like, at some point, I'll just ask everyone if they have, well, probably not a Tempest or Moody, as I don't think they do, but no, I'll still ask them just in case. If anyone has an ability to contact somebody that's not here, just on the same plane, obviously, from long distances.
No.
Okay. Family?
No.
Mooney has no magic.
Yeah, I figured they didn't. I just thought, but maybe
You
by
have
some
a
magic.
bird, though, Tempest.
I have a bat. I don't want to
You were in the
trust-
middle of the ocean, and you don't know for sure where exactly you are on this map.
Fair.
If you send your bird off, your bird may never find land or may never find you.
That's fair.
So, she'd probably ask those questions on the first night. At some point, I still will also ask Mooney for more help around the boat, just to really try to hone the
Roll
skills a
me
little bit better.
performance with advantage.
Okay, cool.
I will do the
Please.
same.
Performance with advantage.
Please. Oh.
Jeez, where are my net 20s now?
Well,
Tempest, you're starting to get pretty good at this. Davana, not so much.
What do you mean I'm
Also-
starting to get good at this?
Not Tempest, sorry, you're right. Family, you're
Family.
starting to get good at this. You're starting to notice the mistakes Tempest is making. Davana, you're pretty good. You occasionally still need things pointed out to you by Mooney and by Famler, as Famler learns their way around the ship, but you're starting to be able to help out.
Can I just fish?
You can just fish. There is fishing
No.
here.
Do I roll anything for fish?
You will be our food
No,
supplier.
you'll just occasionally you won't be unsuccessful at it, but there's just as you're going, you're not catching that many fish a day. You're catching enough that each night you guys can basically eat fresh fish. It's
Nice.
definitely nice. You do notice, though, your seasickness pills are starting to run low.
oh gosh, no.
No. No.
So those of you that have a problem with that, keep aware you have 3 days left of pills.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any way for me to double check our course and see if are we? We're in the middle of the ocean. I don't think there's anything but.
Every 3 days away. Well, you can look at stars and shit. Like sun
Yeah.
setting in that direction.
Davana is
Not
not a
heading-
trained navigator. She cannot steer you by
I
the
didn't
stars.
leave my home very much either, so.
Yeah.
I did for a few.
So
but,
we're in this direction until we hit land. Is what I'm
Yes.
hearing.
Basically, Davana looked at the map, said, I think we're here. This is where we need to go. Mooney said, all right, that's this nautical direction, and is going that direction.
Alright.
Great. We're so great at this, guys. Half the crew is going to be suffering. And one of the other half that isn't suffering knows what they're doing.
Now, the more important thing that's happening on
I
this
mean, I
glorious
could make
fifth
it
morning.
roll.
DM'd you something, DM.
I'm gonna respond to that real quick. Tempest, while I'm responding to this, what were you saying?
I was gonna say I could roll again to see if I learn anything.
Yeah?
I think
Okay,
it would
so
be a
go ahead.
higher DC though.
I would
Well,
be
learn
trying
anything
to
about
help
what?
you learn.
But
Oh,
Boat.
to
Okay,
do the
boat.
ship, yeah, roll a performance with advantage.
I am trying to help you learn, so.
I don't think I should get advantage at this point. Wow.
Oh,
You don't deserve advantage.
oh wow.
What?
Alright, Tempest just really cannot get the hang of boats.
I like land. I don't like move. I don't like move.
Oh.
What the fuck you mean? Oh. Oh yeah, what are you eating? During these days?
Nothing.
Oh!
Yes.
I imagine I'm drinking like the blood vials, so like over the 4 days,
You
I'll
can-
drink a.
Yes, the blood vials keep you satisfied, so you're not in a state of aggression. And with Tempest spending their day fishing, you can get just enough fish blood to stave that off.
So, how many blood vials do I get rid of then?
Based
can
on the
be
way it
refilling
works,
the blood
you
vial.
only need to get rid of one blood vial. Because you enter an at-risk state after 3 days of not feeding. Right? The
Yeah.
blood vial keeps you from entering that at-risk state until you reach 6 days without feeding. So you drink a blood vial on the 3rd day, and then you can use fish blood over the course of those 4 or 5 days, to then reset your timer, basically.
I can refill the blood vial you emptied.
Fucking Mooney.
I don't think Mooney's gonna volunteer her blood.
Mooney's already volunteered her blood.
True.
Mine just doesn't taste good, so.
Yeah. Look, if Mooney wants to fill up this blood vial, Mooney can't. Mooney, do you want to?
Do you want to, yeah, Mooney?
Or would you rather someone else? For once. Okay. Mooney consent. I'll fill the next one then.
Make sure you mark down that one of your blood vials is specifically Mooney blood.
Oh, you consent to Mooney blood. Okay, cool. I have a vial of Mooney blood.
We got Angus milk, we got Mooney blood. Mooney's just... Okay, I'm not continuing that sentence.
Alright.
Anywho.
The main thing of note on this 5th day is there are storm clouds off in the distance that seem to be steadily approaching your ship.
I would say probably about like the 4th day going into this 5th day, Devana also is not. Doesn't look like she's been resting very well, and does not look the happiest.
We're not prepared for that, are we?
Your captain, knowledge of the seas and all, informs you probably have about 3 hours until a storm is upon you.
So we have no control over this.
Chicken pastry ready.
I'll be out in a minute.
You could try to turn your ship around. However, not only given your shoddy map direction will that leave you more lost than before.
We are lost.
You could be lost. If you're not lost, turning your ship around will leave you lost, because at the end you won't be able to tell. Secondly, the storm is moving faster than you are. You don't know that you would be able to outrace it. Yeah.
Okay, so how do we
Anyway,
prepare for the storm, then,
We can,
Captain?
yeah. Mooney, help us prepare. What do we do?
Mooney, you know your boat stuff, right?
Oh.
I've got to go eat dinner, so I will be back. If we could
My
take
dinner
a break,
probably
please.
comes soon.
Oh, as we're preparing
That
for.
works. Can you,
Tuesday?
Brooke, while you're getting dinner, can you still hear me? Because then I can just explain
Yeah.
how the storm is going to work, and that works as the...
Did you say shitstorm?
No, I
No,
said how the
storm.
storm.
He
I
almost said, like,
stumbled on the word.
storm.
Okay.
I stumbled on
Yeah.
the word storm, but I said the word storm.
He did it
Okay.
again, storm.
Yeah,
Okay.
The storm.
but- yes. But
It's a stone!
he,
But yeah, I can hear you. I'm needing to go get food now. I cannot respond easily.
that's fine. Because we're not going to do anything. I'm just explaining how it works. Because it's a process. So, the way the storm's going to work is once it hits, for every round you guys are within the storm, your captain and crew will each get to choose a different action. The captain, who one of you is going to have to roll for him, probably Brooke, because she has his character sheet. He can steer the ship away from a wave. He can try to steer the ship out of the storm, like to the closest ending point of the storm he can see, or he can try to brace the ship, like, turning the ship in a way, getting the crew ready, so that the wave that hits the ship will deal less damage, have less force against you as the crew.
At the end of the storm, a wave, brace, or what?
Steer out of the storm or brace the ship against a wave.
Okay.
When he steers away from a wave, it lowers the DC of. So each round, there's going to be a wave that hits the ship. If Mooney steers the ship away from the wave and successfully passes the check, the wave will not hit the ship. Mooney can choose to brace the ship, which will lower the save you as the players make against when this wave hits, because what's going to be happening is it's going to be hitting you guys who are on the deck and shoving you towards like falling off of the ship, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or Mooney can choose to ignore the wave, and obviously this wouldn't be Mooney. It's what you guys are choosing to do, but Mooney, the character, is doing this.
Yeah.
Or Mooney can choose to try to steer out of the storm, and so get out of it, clear it, spend less rounds being buffered by the waves and the storm's effects.
And if Mooney fails to steer out of the storm or brace against the wave,
then nothing happens on their turn. Their turn is just a failure. The wave is coming at the end of their turn no matter what, and the storm has a set amount of rounds that can be lowered by steering out of the storm, but failing to do something on his turn isn't a negative against your crew. It just means there's not a positive happening.
okay. And then we just, what are our options?
So as the three of you on the ship, each of you individually chooses what you can do. You can attempt to fix a part of the ship. You will have a DC to try to repair part of the ship using your boat repair kits. Doing so restores some of the health of the ship. You can brace yourself against the wave that's going to hit, which means it will lower the DC you're making against getting knocked overboard by this wave. You can repair the hull, which is a lower save, a lower DC to repair the hull, but you will get less health points back than focusing on a ship part. Only one person can repair the hull per turn. Somebody can focus on a ship part. Can be multiple people working on it. The last option is if a crew member does fall into the water, you can attempt to save the fallen crew member.
Okay.
Okay. So
And-
there's boat repair, specific part. There's bracing, which will lower the DC for the wave. Repairing the hull, and saving a crew member.
Yes. And each round, I'm going to have one of you roll a 1d6, and the 1d6 will determine what effect the storm has on the crew, on the ship. And so it can deal damage, it can add effects to it, it can, have various other effects.
Okay.
So a couple of the rolls end in a wave. So there won't always be a wave, but there are some of the d6s that result in a wave. So if the wave hits, if you roll for the wave, it'll then hit the ship, and you will have to pass a DC check or be knocked prone and lose all of your actions on the next turn. If you get hit by a wave twice in a row when you already have been knocked prone, you go off the ship.
Okay. Well, while we prepare for that, then I'm going to also be right back as I go warm up food, and I need to get Logan something as he is wooing.
Go food.
All right.
Woo.
I'll run off to grab some food too.
Right
I'll be
back.
right back. See you guys in a moment. All right, you guys ready for the storm?
No, hold on.
To the actual
Never
storm.
am.
Step up
So
in the
I
air.
had people talking at me from every direction for the first half of this explanation, but I think I understand what's happening.
Do you have any
Okay.
questions I can go over real quick before we get it started?
Okay, so crew members can brace fixed ship part or fixed ship hull?
I'm hungry.
Hull, as in the hull of the ship, not a
Yeah,
hole.
that's what I said, hull.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, that's all I need to know then. Let's fucking
You
roll,
have-
y'all.
You have 2 repair kits, which means only 2 of you can be
General,
repairing in a
fine.
round.
Do we
Holy
use the
shit,
repair kit
Mooney
after
can...
Are they not
No.
repairing
coming?
once? Okay.
A repair kit is used to you do the action of repairing, but it's not used up when you repair. So the way it works is if you choose to repair the hull, one person uses a repair kit and just repairs damage to the hull and is guaranteed some points back to the ship health. However, there are ship parts like the mast or like the wheel or whatever. They're ship parts. If a ship part gets damaged, you can then have 2 people work on that one ship part because the number of people working on it lowers the DC to fix it. While damaged, that part damages your ship every single round it's injured.
Okay.
So fixing those is important. Fixing the hull just returns health to your ship.
Yes.
Whereas
And then
fixing
I'm
those doesn't
controlling
give you
Mooney,
health
right?
back, it stops you from losing
I'm controlling Mooney, right?
health. You are rolling for a Mooney. I figured since they're not there, the crew would control.
Okay. So I don't have
So-
to know. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to pick on your own. You guys can decide as a group what Mooney is doing, and then you're the one rolling because you have access to the sheet.
Okay.
But with that, someone roll me a 1d6 for the first round of the storm.
Got it.
Oh, I was gonna say, since you're rolling for Mooney anyways, it should be either me or Tempest. But
Well,
that's,
it's going to
fair
cycle
roll.
through. It's not going to be
Oh,
one
yeah.
person doing it because Brooke
Oh,
did it
okay.
this
I
round.
currently
It's going to
have
be
it
somebody else
DM.
next round. Everybody's going to get shots to roll.
Hmm.
Shaka the high. I rolled as a GM, but it was a 6.
It was a 6. As the storm buffets upon you, wind hits you from every side, and all of your saves have gone up. The difficulty of them have gone up thanks to the strong
Oh.
wind. So, it
Well.
is now your captain's turn. Is he going to brace against the upcoming wave? Is he going to try to attempt to dodge it? Well, she, or are they going to just try to steer out of the storm?
Enjoy your food and everything, Darcy.
What should Mooney do?
I think.
So sorry. What do they do again?
You can
Steer or
attempt
brace the
to
wave.
avoid an upcoming wave, you can brace against the upcoming wave, or you can do neither and try to steer out of the storm itself.
Maybe we should brace. I'm getting no response, so I'm assuming we're
Yeah.
bracing.
Brace. Sorry, I was
Roll
reading the
me
chat. Yeah, brace works.
a check. You're going to roll it
It's just a d20.
with what?
A what
Just
check?
a d20, or yeah.
Yeah. Mooney's gonna roll me a check. I'm setting something real quick
Oh, okay.
because they didn't and they were supposed to.
Oh.
Roll me a vehicle check. It's one of the tools he has.
Vehicle check. Okay.
Vickle check.
Mooney attempts to brace you guys against the wave.
Mhm.
Players, what are you guys doing?
We can brace as well, right?
You can also choose to brace, yes.
I would like to brace.
Oops, didn't mean to do that. Okay, yeah, I think nothing's been broken yet, so I'm gonna also brace.
I will also. Where is everyone at on the ship right now?
Just scattered around on the
Around.
deck.
Okay.
Panicking because there's a storm. We're dumb with storms, so.
I have my wings closely tucked behind me.
If I can, I want to have thrown poor little Binky into, like, not thrown, but, like, set him inside so that way, hopefully, Binky doesn't get blown away in the storm.
Alright.
Binky's a small
I
bat.
have Little Ben
I
have
realize.
the job of keeping any pet that he has the ability to pick up safe from the storm.
Your pet has that job?
Oh
Yes.
no. Gonna
You realize
accidentally
your
eat
pet's a
something.
lion cub, right? The only pet that is smaller than him is maybe Binky.
That's fine.
Also, don't you dare yeet the bat, Mooney! Stop it!
No,
What'd Binky do to you?
Lion Cub is going to
Funny.
make sure that Binky does not get blown away, as small as he
Alright.
is.
So everybody needs to now roll me a dexterity saving throw
Alright.
against a 15 DC.
Should not have been at a disadvantage, but oh, fuck.
Oh, I got a 7.
Devana and Tempest, you both fail. Fandler, you are fine.
Oh, okay. So, what do we do here?
You are both knocked prone. Neither of you can take any actions next turn.
Okay.
So, start of the next round. Sam, roll me a d6.
All right. Da-da-da-da-da. Boop. Twee.
That's unfortunate.
Don't
A-
get-
No!
No.
It's fine. It's fine. It is the captain's turn. Thanks to a 3, another wave is approaching the ship.
Should we try and dodge
Just
this
a
wave, or
wave, so it's
should we try and get
a
out of
higher
the
DC,
storm?
right?
What, Sam?
It's just a higher DC because it's a wave, right?
No. So, a wave comes every other round. However, if you fail 2 wave saves in a row, you are knocked off the boat. Because you rolled a wave, it's not a higher DC, but now you have back-to-back-to-back rounds with waves. And since you guys failed your first one, both
Oh.
you and Tempest could go off the boat this round.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, I feel like maybe
can
steering
pick
out
up
might
one
be a
of the-
good idea.
Yeah, let's try
Steering
and get out
out
of the
is
storm.
a higher DC than
Oh.
bracing the ship. It is up to you what you do here.
Hmm.
I'm just letting you know what it is.
You want to go with
but-
the higher DC?
The winds have died down, so the bracing ship and steering DC has returned. So last time the 11 you rolled failed because of the strong winds. That would
Oh.
have passed as a brace this round.
Let's just race again then. Everyone good with it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vehicles roll, right?
Yes. Okay. Oh, that would have just cleared you from the wave. But you have braced
Mhm.
from the wave, so you've lowered the DC against it.
Great,
Okay.
great.
Brooke, you are the only person that gets to make an action this turn. You can take actions that weren't in my list. They just don't necessarily affect the ship.
Can
You
I
can just
try
choose
and-
to do something.
Pick one of my friends up so that they're not prone.
Sure.
Okay. Going for my granddaughter.
All right. Roll me a dexterity saving throw, or just a dexterity throw.
Oh, boy.
Just straight dex.
Just straight dex. All right. You successfully managed to help Devana up to her feet. As
Okay.
the next wave buffets your ship, and everybody needs to make me a dexterity saving throw against a 10 DC.
Oh gosh.
Ooh.
I'm fine now. Oh gosh. Tempest. Okay,
Okay.
you're good. You're good.
You're all good? You've recovered? Next round, Tempest, roll me a d6.
Yeah.
Has our boat taken damage?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Your boat takes damage.
I should have kept my
Oh.
mouth shut.
Well,
I should have kept my mouth shut.
A buffet of wind results in an ominous crack as your mast falls onto the deck before you.
How much health does our boat have? Do we know how many hits
You
we can
guys
take?
roll for your health. You didn't roll that great.
No, we
What the
didn't.
hell? How much damage
I
did
think
that
it was
do?
51, wasn't it?
It dealt damage. You don't know.
Great. Great.
How much
One
health does
second.
our boat have again? I don't remember.
You guys rolled a max of 54 boat health out of a possible 100.
I feel like
Uh-huh.
that took half our health out because the mass is pretty important. So
Where is my pencils? It's fine, I
I
have
feel
pens.
like that's at least like, you know, good. I don't know how to half this.
Maybe 20?
No, well, 20.
Well, if
'cause
it's
we got
54, then it's
54.
27.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's 20 something health points. So I don't know. I feel like we should repair.
Okay. So, it is Mooney's up. It is the third round. There is another wave coming because it's the natural waves come every odd round, unless you guys roll for it. So, what choice is your captain making?
Should we try and dodge this wave?
Do you think you can do like a 19 again? You have confidence in
I
that roll?
don't know. I don't know. I don't have great confidence. Maybe we should stick with, brace.
Brace.
Brace,
Yeah.
brace, brace!
Brace! Brace. It's reminding me of a Assassin's Creed game. Nope.
Does not succeed. All right, players, it is your turn.
All right, I would like to try. Wait, do we have a specific?
Who has repairs?
Oh, I
We
don't
all
know.
do.
I don't know.
No, but there are 2 repair kits. Who wants them? What is the attribute used for repair kits?
Yes.
You just roll a d20.
Ah.
Oh.
Cool.
None of you are proficient with them. It's just a d20, and you're just trying to roll higher than the check.
Okay. I can try and help fix. But I'm doing a lot of the rolling, so maybe you two should have it.
I can help fix.
Yeah, maybe you and Devonna should have it,
There are
because I'm
two
doing
different types
lot
of
of them.
fixing. You can fix the mast, which doesn't restore ship health, or you can attempt to restore the hull, which does give you back ship health. However, the mast does damage per round that is not repaired.
Then I
Can
say
we do
one of us
two
do a hull and one of them do the mast.
Yeah,
So
I can try and do the mast.
okay, I'll repair the hull then. So
Roll
just-
me, Izzy 1d20 and Sam roll me a d6.
Oh, that's promising. I don't know what's good or bad.
The whole just
Excuse
happens.
me.
You just gain 3 health points. You roll a d6 for how
Oh.
much health you gain from repairing the hull.
Oh. Okay.
Could I use my self-confidence to add a d4?
You can.
Wait, what? Really?
It's literally Tempest's backstory
Alright.
thing is once per day.
15.
Oh.
You just fail the solo check DC.
Could I help? Wait,
No,
I'm trying to
you
look in-
have to have a boat
Alrighty.
repair kit.
Even if I'm helping hold the mast still with grasping wings?
The way it works is in order to repair the boat, you have to be using a repair kit
Oh,
to
shit,
repair it.
okay.
So you can help Tempest repair it, but in order to affect against the DC, you have to be
Ow,
using
fuck.
a repair kit.
Salt water in my eye.
Okay.
Ow.
Yeah, those waves are pretty hard. And they're pretty hard to handle. Pretty high.
So you take damage from the destroyed knights. And everybody roll against a DC 15 save against the wave.
Dexterity.
Ah.
Devonna
Yeah.
falls prone again.
Ah!
You
Oh, you
all
won't fall
get
prone.
knocked prone.
Ah!
This
Oh
is not good.
no! This is not good!
It is We've had 3 rounds, so it is your turn to roll again, Tempest. Not Tempest, Famler. 1d6.
Hey, wait a minute,
I
feel like
have a
this-
question. It's not doesn't matter right now.
Damn
If I
it.
use Expeditious Retreat, would I have could I just bypass having to be on down? Because it just gives me more movement speed. It's double.
No.
Okay.
So, question for you as well. If something is broken, could I use grasping wings to hold it together long enough to not fix it, but for it not to do damage for a round?
If you make that your action for a round, I will say yes.
Okay.
But you can't
However,
do an action
none
as
of you
well
have
then.
actions this round because you all
Well,
failed
yeah.
your save.
Yeah.
On a 4, you watch as a little bit of a leak and then a bigger one forms in the bottom of your ship as
we're
the
all dead.
hull has been damaged a little bit.
We're gonna
TPK by
sing.
storm. TPK by storm.
Yeah.
It is Mooney's turn. There is no wave approaching.
Oh.
You can attempt to
Steer-
steer clear of the storm or take a different type of action unrelated to captaining.
Steer clear.
Roll me a ship thing.
Hey.
Hey.
Yay!
Okay.
Right. It is now round 5. It is, I believe, Sam went next. So Sam, you roll me a d6. There is another wave approaching.
There's another wave.
Everybody, roll me a DC check.
Oh, what check?
Dexterity.
I
Oh.
was like, DC.
Everyone, including Mooney?
Not
Oh.
Mooney. The captain, because she just stays at the wheel.
I got natural 20s out the wazoo. I'm not doing too hot, however.
So, here's the bad news, Devana.
Yeah.
There has been a round since the last wave, so you're not knocked off the ship yet. You've stood up. However,
I'm back on the ground.
this was a wave at the start of the round. There is still a wave at the end of the round.
No.
So you are prone for this round, and there is another wave coming. Fandler and Tempest, you both get your actions, and Mooney gets his action this turn.
I don't like the sea. What
Wait,
off?
there's a
Ooh!
wave coming, and it's Mooney's turn?
What,
Yes,
what are
it's
you
Mooney's turn.
oofing about?
Well, double
I'll look
9s,
at there.
your damage died. It's okay.
Uh-oh. Repair the hull. It's okay. I'll make it this time.
Mooney is going to. Do we think that I can roll high enough to steer out of the storm again?
Yes. Believe. I believe
I
in
need
the
both of your
dice.
confirmations. I need both of your
You
confirmations.
got this.
Okay.
Oh
Ooh.
my gosh.
Did we do it?
Steering out of
You
storm
feel
with 24.
Like you're getting closer to the edge of the storm, but you're not out.
Okay.
Tempest and Fandler, you may take your actions. There is a damaged part of the hull that needs to be actively repaired. There is the damaged mast that needs to be actively repaired, and you can do general repairs to the hull to just return health.
I'm gonna look over towards Fandler. One of us should probably pick her up.
Yeah, I can hold the mast so it stops hurting, so it stops crushing us, but I could try and fix it. I'll try and fix it. I'll try and fix the mast. You, Devana.
You, Devana.
Tempest, roll me a dexterity saving throw. Fandler, roll me a d20.
I should have just hung.
Tempest, you do manage to help up Devana.
Thank you.
Everybody, roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Do I go back on the ground?
Yes, Devana, you do.
Ah, damn it. Thank you,
Motherfucker.
Tempest, and faceplant. Just,
Well, if Tempest hadn't helped you, you would have been off
We
the
would be
ship.
off.
yeah.
I'd be
I'm
flying
here.
into the seas to find you.
So, it is round 6.
It's okay, I don't need to
Tempest, roll
breathe,
me a
guys. Actually,
D6.
me going overboard is probably the best thing.
No, because it's one less period. Oh, new number.
Oh.
Roll me a DC save and throw, everybody.
Whoa.
Uh,
Oh,
Dex
it's
what would that
dexterity
be?
saving. I keep saying DC, sorry. Dexterity
Fuck!
saving throw. Davana and Fandler both get swept off the ship and into the ocean as a large
Oh,
wave crashes into the ship.
What? Wait.
Shit. I have
Dungeon
spider
Master.
climb. Does that help me at all?
Oh, no, this is just a drawing screen.
Tempest, you are still on the ship. At this point, the ship is actively starting to sink.
Oh my gosh. Tempest just. If Fandler can fly, we got this. You repair that ship.
Okay.
Fandler
I'm
cannot fly at the moment.
Fandler's. Are your wings? Do they? Oh, well, I
It's
guess
not
it's a
that there's
storm.
something wrong with your wings. It's an active storm. There's heavy rain. There's waves everywhere, and there is heavy surges of wind in every direction. When you're talking
Do
wind,
these waves
you're
take bludgeoning
you're not-
damage to us?
no, you're not taking it.
Theoretically.
Okay.
Okay, so are they both off of the ship?
Yes.
Could I have used my reaction to cast? Oh, fuck. Cause it's Can I cast levitate on someone else? I don't know. I think I can. So theoretically, I could cast levitate on one of those two falling off the ship.
I'm double checking this spell. How do you have levitate? I don't see it anywhere.
Air Genasi.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. I don't know if levitate's a reaction though.
You could be nice and say that it can be.
Yeah, but see, it's a spell, which means I could just look and it will tell me
It's an
one
action.
Damn.
Okay,
Can
so
I
question.
levitate the boat?
No.
Damn.
Question. With my grasping wings, I have the option to pull something towards me. If it's
Yes.
a heavier object than me, could I be pulled towards it?
Yes, I think it's in there somewhere. At least there was supposed to be. If it's like a giant creature, you get pulled towards it anyway. Was supposed to be a set thing. But it is. I do need. Oh, this is this round. So you guys have been knocked off. It's at the start of the round, so it is Mooney's action.
There's no wave this turn, right?
There is no wave this round,
Or was it just
other than the
Steering
one
out
that just
of the-
knocked you all into the water.
Oh, yeah, but steering out of the way.
All right. Of the storm, roll me
Yep.
a. Now there is actually, before you roll this,
Okay. Well.
there's
Already
a
put the number.
caveat here. I know you've already rolled it, but I'm going to let you change your mind here. 2 of you are in the water. If Mooney steers the boat away from the storm, they are steering the boat further away from you. Meaning getting back to the boat and getting you guys out of the water both become harder.
Could Mooney instead try and help one of us out of the water?
They can. They can take an action, their action as one of the crew members instead of an action
How
as
far
a
away
captain
are
this
we
round.
from? Because swimming is basically it's double movement speed. It's like difficult terrain.
Half
So,
movement speed.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry, half. You know what I meant. Anyways, so if I have Expeditious Retreat on me, I can cast it. I can move a lot faster in water. Could I just swim to the boat? I have Spider Climb and climb up it, and then Mooney get Fandler?
You could use your action this round to cast Expeditious Retreat, but given the
a
buffeting
bonus
of the
action.
waves, it's a bonus. That's true. You probably couldn't reach the boat this turn, but you could get closer and give whoever was trying to get you out a higher save DC.
Can I throw a rope in the water?
It is one of the actions to save a fallen crew member, where you attempt to get a crew member who has fallen into the water back onto the boat.
Alright, I will.
I'm gonna roll a D2 for who Mooney would go for, because Mooney goes first. One is...
I really feel
Savannah
like Mooney
chooses
wouldn't
me.
go for me.
Yeah, it was
Yes,
me. Mooney's
I
name
feel
for
like
me.
Mooney really would go for me. So I do have that. I don't know why there's a DC
So,
on that. There's not.
I need a dexterity saving throw from both Mooney and Tempest.
Would I have to keep the dice I rolled?
No, you're rolling dexterity saving throw. That's different than vehicles.
Damn! I wish I kept that dice roll.
Tempest, you have advantage
Oh, I do.
because Devonna moved closer to the boat for you.
Oh, would Mooney have advantage if I had done the grasping wings thing?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Could I have done that?
Tempest. It doesn't matter. To get a player back on the boat, the save's only 10. I didn't want you guys to
okay.
get lost in the ocean.
Thank you.
It's good.
So you managed to grasp and drag your team back onto the boat
Okay.
to the sound of a sounding crack as your
Oh,
hull
fuck.
snaps.
Ah! Is
Your
the
ship is
ag-
now sinking. There is no recovery from this point. Your
I was
ship
gonna
is
say.
sinking.
God bless.
What do we do here? Is there any sight of land anywhere?
What is the most buoyant materials that we have on the ship right now?
There is one small raft. You can probably grab a couple of planks and boards.
What about if we empty out barrels?
You could try. You have 6 seconds. You have 1 round before your ship sinks and you will be in the water in the belly of this storm.
I know that
How
your
far
little
from the edge of the
friend
storm are we?
is taking care of Binky, but also the dog. How are
Oh,
we
my
gonna save
love.
it?
What about
From-
Nev?
Oh god! We have too many animals, guys. Look,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but they're not my animals. I want to make sure
Had.
Binky's okay. So, like, 'cause I don't think even Bandler's magical flying lion thing can fly, and I don't know what's gonna happen to Binky, but Binky can't fly in the storm. So I want to make
Oh,
sure
this
that
is
I at
stressful.
least get Binky out from the inside of things. I have Expeditious Retreat. I'll do a dash, whatever I need to. By bonus action dash is all it lets me do.
I'm
You
looking
can
through
take
all
your
of my stuff.
action this round to gather the animals. I'll just say you can gather all the animals in this round, Sam.
Okay.
I
Do we have
45
anything
speed.
that's like a tarp or something that could collect water?
Not really.
Oh,
You could
gosh.
maybe gather one of the sails, but that would be your round to gather the sails, and that could be used as a tarp.
We need some sort of way to collect water if we're on.
I am going to call out to Kelmvord asking for aid. Because we're still trying to save his wife.
You do not get a response.
Only Nev was helping the ship. Nev's a dog right now. Nev can't help.
Nev could turn into a fucking human.
Nev,
Not by
this is the
choice.
time.
Nev doesn't really have a whole lot of
Control.
control over that, alright? It kind of happens when it happens.
You know, she's in extreme danger. It should help.
Yeah. Nev's gonna die possibly. I'll try to have the dog go. Binky's my priority though. I'm sorry. I'll try to help the dogs.
Tempest is going to start to cut off some pieces, like a good piece of sail, to try and get something that could collect water.
Alright. Tempest, what are you doing with your round of action?
That was what Tempest is doing.
I think
Sorry,
he meant.
I keep
Yeah.
getting Famler and Tempest confused, and I don't know
How?
why. So,
How?
Famler, what are you doing
I'm
with your
not-
round of action?
What?
Mm,
We're just too.
So I can't fly, like, at all.
No,
The
not really.
storm.
You can attempt to fly, you could probably stay in the air a little bit, but you would have no control over where you're going or what you're doing, because with the winds, what they are, when you're just using wings to fly, you cannot fight these winds. You're at their mercy. If they dunk you in the water, you're not getting back out of the water. If they decide you're going hundreds of feet into the air, that's where you're going. They could blow you left, right. You could get
Slam
airborne,
you into
but
the
after
water.
you're airborne, you have no control.
Oh, It's an intense thought, I know.
My God, so many different worded things, but none of them are useful.
Yeah. Got you something.
Oh, she had. I wish Oif were still here. Oif would help me.
Oh yeah, Oif would have responded.
I was gonna try and yell at Kalimvor again, but I can't. I can't word anything. What the hell was that? They can help themselves. Someone fell outside my door, I think. I'm gonna yell at Kalimvor again. I'm just gonna keep yelling. Like, we're trying to help your wife. You're really just gonna let us die like this?
You still hear no response. You get the same feeling you have when you call out to Oif that it's probably heard, but the god of the dead is not going against the flow of his nature at this moment.
Yep. That checks out.
Fandler is starting to minorly freak out, as Fandler is going to... I can't carry anyone, I can't fly, I can't do anything. How far away from the edge of the storm am I?
Decently far. You needed 4 checks to get out of the store, you only got 2.
Oh gosh.
So, like, more than 30?
Yes, you are
Oh
a
gosh.
decent ways from the edge of the storm. There is a single raft you can get on as a party
getting
at
on the
Fit, so it's not like you're going to just
Oh,
be in
yeah,
the waters.
onto the raft, please. All of us pile on.
Mooney does have 1 action as well. If somebody wants to choose for him, or if Mooney can say what they want to do in chat.
Let's go scrolling again.
But
There's
does anybody have an idea what Mooney does, or just they get in the ship? Bobo.
I think Mooney's just gonna get on the boat, because
Alright.
Mooney has, like, nothing.
Yeah.
You mean the raft?
Yeah,
We're really downgrading at this point.
Food.
You guys,
Mooney would
you
go after
guys-
food.
what? No, Kyle, why do you say anything? It was glorious. I
Thank
remembered water, but not food.
because we're on an ocean, there are fish!
Yeah, but you didn't gather fishing gear either.
Hey, the fishing gear is
Then
supposed
Mooney
to
would
be
probably
on
do
me.
one of those things.
No,
Oh, yeah.
there's fishing gear. You're not carrying the fishing gear with you. It's just on the ship.
No,
I figured I would at least have like a fishing pole strapped on my back, considering it's the only thing I'm good at.
you might. But Mooney can gather some food. You guys get into the ship and settle into what is going to be a very long night.
What?
Oh.
Water rafting! Ayo!
By the time
No.
the storm clears, your
Uh-huh.
boat is nowhere to be seen. It is at the bottom of the ocean floor. You all have a point of exhaustion from the long
Yeah.
night.
Uh-huh.
You are on
Fair.
a raft in the middle of who knows where. If your navigator was correct, you're on the way to an island infested by orcs.
Don't say it like that.
It's not an infestation.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Yeah.
Disadvantage.
But
All ability check.
I
it
like
is
how I
now
heard
the morning.
fucking.
Well, it's complicated. You can see
Yeah.
off in the distance a speck of land, although is that a mirage at your estate? You guys don't know. You can let the ocean do what it wants with me, you can
I'm
head
doing
for
delivery
there.
right now. Can I eat in here?
You can
Sorry.
attempt to make some sort of signal to catch
I
the
said I'm
attention
sorry.
of another boat or creature.
We don't
It is
see
up to you
no
guys.
boat, and I don't think we want a creature here.
I'm sad that I couldn't
Fandler
grab
is
anything
just...
else.
Yeah. Fandler is just wide-eyed, panic staring at the water.
That'd be Devon is just trying to make sure that She is protecting Binky as much as she can, and that like no one's falling off, and trying to keep her cool as much as she can, and whatever the fuck is happening.
I was gonna say that we should probably, tie like a rope to each other. That way, we don't get separated if the raft breaks or.
Alright.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
that sounds good.
I could try and
Should
like,
probably
if
have the
I-
strongest
I-
up front and the weaker at back. So Mooney and Tempest, and then Vandler and me.
I could try and like flap my wings and start getting us towards the island. Maybe off of the water.
Could be our husky and drive us through the snow. He's like this water. Mush.
Is there anything metal that I could
What?
get to fashion like a hook out of?
Probably, yeah.
Alright, what do I need to do for that?
You can just do it if
Alright.
you want to.
I want to make a makeshift fishing line.
You can start fishing off the side of this raft.
Guys, we're playing raft.
We're playing raft now, guys. It's a different, except that, we will drown together except me, because I can't drown. I don't need to breathe, so that's not okay.
Well,
Well, neither does Tempest.
we cannot be
Oh.
together.
Oh, okay. Oh. That's an interesting story. So our whole party died around us because we're the only ones that couldn't breathe. Didn't need to breathe. Didn't drown.
Right, you guys can start heading for the island. Roll me a Constitution save.
Uh-huh.
What your name is? Famler.
Family.
With
Oh.
disadvantage because you have a point of exhaustion.
Exhaustion doesn't affect saving throws on the first check. On the first
It
point,
does.
it's just advantage.
It,
It's just ability
it's
check.
disadvantage on ability checks, is what exhaustion level 1 says.
Yeah. So Constitution
that's-
saving throw is
It's a
not an
save,
ability
it's
check.
not an ability
Right,
check.
you're right.
Yeah,
You're good. You're good. Well, you're not good because you rolled a 7. I wasn't on this page.
Yeah.
You get burnt out about halfway to the island and can't keep going.
Sorry.
You're okay. It was
One
worth
of you
the
could
try,
now
but-
attempt to use the
Sorry.
oars and keep going towards the island.
Or
You never asked. You just said you were gonna use your wings.
That's fair.
I'm sorry.
I like to think that Fandler feels so bad. It's like, oh god, we're stranded. We can't do it. Me and Tempest are
Moon
like, all right,
picks
we'll
up
try
an
to
oar
oar
and is
now.
like,
And Kurt's
okay.
like, what the fuck?
Where did that? Where did this come from?
Fishing.
I've had them the whole time. No,
They're
fishing.
catching
Oh, we
fish.
fished them out of the ocean. We are playing raft. Gosh. It's a new game, guys.
Hey, so
You-
far Tempest has only been good at fishing.
You can catch 2 fish in the time it takes to get to the island.
Alright. Well then, just keep on paddling.
Do we have all pets?
You do
Is
have
my
all the
home?
pets. Devana took their action. You did gather all the pets.
Okay.
This is one cramped little raft.
Yes.
But you do eventually make it to the island. It is not a big island. This is
It's
a
probably
small
just pleasant.
island.
It smells like dog too. Wet dog. We have 2 wet dogs with us, so it's not the
You-
greatest smelling.
The island you guys are on, you can see the other side of it from where you're standing.
But no orcs?
No works. This is
No
not the
sun?
island you're going to.
That's right.
This is
It's just
basically
island
a
on the way.
rock that has managed to be island-like in the middle of
so
the
there's
ocean.
not even trees on this rock. Can we just start a
Is
new
the journal
survival
okay?
series?
There are no trees.
Is the journal okay?
The journal, well, most of your stuff's okay. Everything got wet, but it's not. Well,
I mean, what's
the journal
supposed
would
to
have
be?
been on you, right?
Yes.
Why did
Because
mention
you
the journal?
fell full on into the water.
Why did you mention the journal?
Can
You
I
should have just kept your
also-
mouth shut.
It's going to be heavily water damaged. It's still
Prestidigitation help? Would that fix
No.
it?
because if you press digitation the page, it will clean the ink as well.
No.
Next episode, we're naked and afraid. Honestly, though.
I'm naked. Hold up, no.
Not naked.
But
no, we're
you
not.
guys are on this small little island. You can use your captain's skill to make some sort of SOS sign, or you can attempt to find your own way off of it. Or you can take a day and sleep because you all are exhausted.
I was gonna say, let's take a day to sleep. It'll have an SOS sign. We'll sleep. I have fire bolts. We'll get the fire. Do we have? We don't.
Now,
There's
there
no wood
is-
here. Is there-
Here's the wood here means you would have to use your raft to make the SOS sign.
We have torches though, don't we? In bags.
You have
Just-
torches, but lighting a single torch on an island in the middle of an ocean?
No, it's not Minecraft. It's not Infinite Torch. What if we light up the whole island?
Yeah, you'll do that with one torch. It won't help.
Damn it!
It's a small island.
Okay, what if we use 4 or 5 torches? Keep a little fire for us.
You can keep a little fire going using some kindling, but in order to make an SOS beacon, you are going to have to use the raft.
Do we use the raft or do we just tough it out?
Do
That's
we
not-
trust that someone's gonna help us?
Out in the middle.
I
I
don't-
mean, we don't know where we're
Mooney
at.
seems confident they can make something at least to the level that somebody will see it. Whether that person will
Okay.
be helpful or not, you never know in
Ah.
the ocean. But somebody
Okay.
should see it sooner or later.
Okay,
Take a chance
let's-
on
let's
Mooney.
make I trust Mooney. I trust Mooney.
Roll
I
me a
trust
performance
Mooney. I don't
check
trust the other people out.
for
in the
Mooney
world.
then.
Sir, what now?
Because Mooney knows what Mooney's doing, and that would make it a flat roll.
You guys can take the rest before you make the SOS if you would like.
Okay.
Please.
Yes.
And then just take advantage because the help from the party mates and Mooney knows what you're doing.
Okay.
The exhaustion.
Performance. you said?
Yes, I don't care if the exhaustion is detrimental here. It's more so it has to have happened. So
Uh-huh.
Mooney strips down the raft and sets things on fire, and
Oh gosh.
it's a lot more wet a raft than the usual wood you would use for
Could
this.
I not have I don't know, dried it off or something at some point? Some firebolt.
They got the
Torch.
12. That's why the raft is what they were used to. This isn't like something you can now affect. This was a how good was their performance check going to be is how good this SOS beacon was.
Mooney strips down. Full stop.
Mooney, no. Mooney, no. Mooney, no.
Mooney. Whoa.
I get
whoa.
it, you're still in the mood from Sam last night, but Mooney, no.
What?
Sam and Amanda are our OCs, and he went looking at pictures of Cat and sent it jokingly. Like,
But
Anyways.
you set the SOS, you light a fire, and you wait.
Okay.
And you wait. And 3 days pass.
Oh. What? That's quite the time skip.
It's gonna work, Mooney.
I'm
How much food is on this island?
Can I scavenge for crabs and
Between the
Clams.
fishing, the food you managed to grab, you do have enough to eat. Other than Devana, who is no longer getting enough blood because the fish is now your food source, so you can't be giving Devana the
I
blood
will
and
take
letting her
blood
ruin the meat.
vials.
Yes. But
I have
on
7 blood
the
vials.
third day, you see something out in the water. And you're not sure what it is, because it's definitely not a ship, but it rises. And then it disappears.
oh my god.
And then
Oh.
the water moves.
Uh, guys?
So
Hey, what is
who's
hi,
start like
animals.
hovering over the ground a little bit?
I have that little the parapet thing that from Fandler still, right?
Yes.
Yes,
Me
the
reached.
talisman.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah, putting the talisman on. I'm finally remembering. This makes me scared. I'm nervous. Talisman.
Is this the first time you're using it?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
I have a
I'm so
15
proud of you.
AC, right?
As
The
the
plus
shape
Hmm.
gets closer, you notice it's bigger than the island you're currently on.
Fucking. What is it?
Starts to
Does
take
it
form
seem
the closer it gets.
Chandler flies up a
Is it
little bit higher.
aggressive? Like, does it seem like it's aggressive? Hey, don't you dare leave us! Is it just like aggressively, like just barreling towards us, or does it seem
It's
like it's
definitely
just
swimming
wandering?
in your direction. You can't tell if it's aggressive or passive, but it's definitely coming towards the island.
I'm like 20 feet up in the air.
I'm
So
going
we
to
can't really do
hold a
anything about
firebolt
this.
cantrip. Yeah, we haven't done it. I'm gonna hold a firebolt cantrip if it attacks or hurts any of my allies.
I'm gonna hold a mind sliver for the same thing.
You do anything in preparation, Tempest?
what the fuck am I supposed to do? Hit it?
Yes.
As the form gets closer, it becomes to take shape rather than just form out in the water. You start to notice it's a familiar shape, although definitely not that size that you've seen before, but there's a shell, a couple of flippers,
Is it a
and a
dragon
head.
turtle?
As a turtle, larger than the island you are, surfaces in front of the party.
I'm speaking with animals.
You do not have to.
Hello?
He speaks
I don't
first.
know if
Oh.
that works. If it's a dragon, it wouldn't work.
It's not a dragon, it's a turtle. Did you say dragon?
I said turtle. It's a dragon.
But
Yeah,
dragon
turtle.
turtles don't
but
have
it's
wings.
also a turtle. It doesn't have wings, no.
Yeah, I know.
I said
So
it had
that's why
flippers,
it
not
could be a dragon turtle still. Dragon turtles don't have anything to define them as a dragon turtle other than they breathe hot water.
They are- Other than
It
they are
speaks
dragons.
in
Uh-huh.
a couple of different languages. Some of you recognize, some of you don't. And then it settles on common when it sees all of you understand what it is saying. And it says, I've seen your signal. Are you travelers in need of aid?
Yes, please, please. We've been here for 3 days?
I might take off
3
with the
days.
fireball, but I'll put it down. Yes. Can you help us, or is there like something we need to give you in turn?
It's a pause. He gives a deep and then goes, I'm not often one for just giving aid, but I need some help myself. I will trade work for work if you will come and
Oh,
serve
fuck.
as I need. I will serve as you need.
I don't trust that work for work shit.
I don't trust that shit. You say work for work. Do you mean like the Kenkus? The Kenkus offered that too, and they robbed us.
He looks at you, and if a turtle could look perplexed, he goes, I have spoken to no Kenkus in my time. I simply have a job that I cannot do but must be done.
Well, we're not really in a position to decline that, but what exactly is the job?
There is a pest within my home. I cannot reach it, for it is too small and slips through cracks I cannot. I will take you to my home. You will kill this pest for me. I will reward you each with one treasure from my collection, and then I will take you to your destination. Or I will leave you here.
We're just gonna do like a quick look at our party there. Do we really want to say no to this offer?
We don't
we're-
really
yes.
have another choice.
We're saying yes.
Yes. Also, you're one of those losers, Mooney. Calling us losers.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll help. We'll help. Please just get us off this island.
He will turn his body and lay a flipper on the island and say, "Climb upon my back, and I will take you to my lair."
Oh,
Alright.
Lair. Now, I don't like lair. But okay.
I'm
I mean,
going.
with
Well, he
how
said
big
at the
of a
beginning
bridge-
it was his home.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Okay.
pick up the sail that we were using and for water gathering and take it with us.
And, I mean, anything that we can take. I don't know if we want to take a raft. Do we trust this turtle?
You cannot take your raft. You used it to make the SOS signal.
Yeah.
That's right. Alright. Well then,
It's another
Yep.
choice.
just get on, make sure the dogs are up there, and I got Binky.
And as he starts to sail away, no one made an insight check at any point again.
Damn,
We
we don't really have a choice. Touching flippers already scandalous.
But
Yeah,
you
we all
guys
are.
have climbed onto his shell, and he pulls slightly away from your island. Well, not your, but the island you were on.
It was
And then
basically our
dives.
island.
It's fine now.
We claimed that island. What is our
He
island? Our
dives
islands?
under the water and starts going
what?
deeper
Wait,
and
we
deeper
have
holding my
animals that
breath.
can't do that.
and deeper.
No. Oh, we
And
can't
at
hold
some
the...
point, you realize you're breathing normally.
Are our animals okay?
Then I am hyperventilating.
You are.
I would be like,
The animals.
Devon is
seem
having an
to be
existential
breathing.
crisis on whether or not to let go. It's just like, I don't know.
Tempest is just not breathing.
I'm gonna
Those of
hold on
you
to Binky
that
very
do
closely.
need to breathe, find yourself capable of doing so. Your animals seem to be breathing just fine.
Do they seem
But you
confused
are
and scared?
getting deeper and deeper in the water as he leads you on a trip.
It's a turtle's lair. I expect it to be underwater.
Mr. Turtle, how far are we going to be going?
Your voice goes nowhere underwater.
Ah, it's fair.
Still
don't know.
hyperventilating.
Yeah, it's very weird, like, very hesitant to try to talk, but still does, is realizing we're just diving into the depths of the ocean. Right.
You guys travel with this turtle for a couple of hours. 3 or 4,
Oh,
and then
gosh,
5,
Okay.
and then 6.
Okay.
And then 8 hours later, he begins to slow. And you start seeing a glow in front of him as this large underwater cave glows from within. And he swims up to it and stops in front before crawling inside. At this point, you have to duck as to not scrape yourselves along the ceiling of the turtle's home.
Ah.
He
Alright.
stops about halfway through and raises a flipper in a direction of a crack in the wall and goes, and you hear this voice inside of your heads. Through that crack are my pests. I will watch yours deal with mine. Then he waits for you to take your...
Pests? You calling
What's
our
that?
animals pests?
Little Buddy is staying so that Little Buddy can tell me if anything bad happens to our pets.
Okay.
Okay.
But like, Pepe, can you like tell them, reassure our pets will be back? We know this is a lot.
Yeah, give me a minute. Coming down from underwater.
Do you have something?
Casting
I mean,
with animals.
yeah, no, I don't think any of us have been this fucking deep underwater, so. That's...
Oh no, the hyperventilating started as soon as we figured out we could breathe, by the way.
Oh.
Before that, it was just like chipmunk cheeks full of air.
Yeah, Imagine that was all of us. Okay.
Y'all don't need to... I'm gonna turn to the animals, speak with animals. Just stay here and listen to Mr. Turtle, unless he tells you to do something bad. Behave. Behave for Mr. Turtle. We're gonna go deal with something. Have fun.
Have fun.
Have fun. Yeah.
So there are 2 cracks in the wall in front of you. One's about 5 feet wide, the other's about 15 feet wide. Ooh,
Also-
where do you want to enter from?
I
we
just
hear
realized,
anything?
how long does the thing last again?
What thing?
The AC thing that Brooke gave me.
Oh, wait,
8 hours,
Yeah,
right? Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
I don't have it anymore. Can
Yeah.
I redo it, or is it just once a day?
it's hilarious. I'm pretty
The
sure
whole
it's at
time.
Yep. Yeah, look, I was afraid. The one time I remembered. I tried. If I die this time, I tried. Let it be known. All right.
Isn't it at will? Usually warlock spells are at will.
I think it's 5. I think it's at will.
Okay, cool.
Because
I'm
it's
gonna do it
a
again before-
warlock invocation, so it's like speak with animals or the disguise self. Usually they're at will, and since you just
Okay.
gained the invocation will wear the necklace, you should be able to recast it. We will
Okay.
double check after this session, but we'll say you're able to recast it for now,
Thank goodness.
and you're safe.
But
So
we still
you
can't
guys
talk
can-
to each other, can't we?
Not really, but your minds have been linked somehow.
Ah, that's weird.
Yeah, it's at will.
When the turtle began speaking to you, you began to be able to hear each other.
For her birthday, she's doing a 24. Why are they surrounding me, huh?
Beck, you accept your fate.
No.
Hi.
Help.
I'm not at my computer.
He's
I'm just taking
surrounding
the dog
me.
out. But I
Help.
can hear you.
Help. It's trying to surround me.
There's which entrance do you guys want to use?
There's a difference between
Can we hear anything from any of them?
What was that, Brooke?
Can we hear anything from any of them?
Aren't we
Not
underwater?
really. You're underwater. It's very muffled.
I say you take the smaller one then.
If you
but
go
maybe
through
if
the
we do
smaller
the big
one, you
one-
will only be able to enter one at a time.
Oh no, I want to go with friends.
You can use
Let's
both
see.
entrances and just split up who's going where.
I feel like if we go through the smaller one, we have a greater chance of catching them off guard.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, he makes a good point.
trying to run from the DM. So
You can never escape the DM. You, as a DM, should know that.
I can try.
No.
No, I don't want to. Oh god, no! Deleted me. No.
I got
Back.
to drag the caption into the
Alright,
right
so
one.
you are all entering from the bigger one?
Yes.
Alright, who's going first?
I will.
Who's next?
Mooney. Or should we do like Tempest?
Well, okay,
Me,
we'll probably
Fandler,
send
Mooney.
the fighters first.
Yes.
You're not going first. You're squishy. See,
Well,
let's get on the side.
yes.
We're both ranged and squishy. Well, maybe not ranged, but
Farther
squishy.
back. I was thinking
So-
if anything's got up behind us, but I don't think there's a dragon behind us. So let's just go. we'll do the 2 fighters and then me and Chandler, me, whatever. Oh, what is it's just an eel. Why is there just an eel?
Oh, no! Guard!
Is that just a small? Wait a second. Is that the stupid
Is
thing
that
you were
small? Are you calling that small, Sam? That's
It's
No,
large.
like 10
I can't even
feet.
see it, and I can tell it's not.
It's large. It's a 10 by 10 creature.
And then it's not small! Dog, get off the road. Off the
As
road.
was there a
Thank you so
small
much,
eel?
Sassy,
It's
for the
4
hydrated
times the
self-care.
size I am.
Oof.
Well, my dog just almost ran over.
Why are there
She's a
eels?
dumbass.
This is the
Okay.
pest the dragon was talking about.
Why are we fighting them that in the water when they're probably 10 times stronger than us?
Cause this is
This
what we've
is
gotten
where they
ourselves into. Well,
We had no choice.
Roll initiative.
no.
Alright.
I cannot. Give
Oof.
me like 2 or 3 minutes and I will be back at my computer. I am sorry.
I actually rolled a high initiative. Wow, what Tempest? What's happening to you?
Wow.
I'm struck by the beauty of these eels. They're beautiful. The water is beautiful. Everything is so nice and blue.
Yeah, but Devon, your initiative's not on the thing.
What? Why? I hit my thing. What?
Don't know why, but it's not.
It's huh? I'm
Damn it,
clicking my
Devon.
token. What? You see my tokens clicked?
I don't. I
Help!
can't see when you've clicked your own token.
Oh. Well,
I mean, I guess I could if I was watching from your stream, but I'm not watching from your stream.
I don't understand what it was for me. I don't. What?
Ours can't you?
Hold on. I have to do things so that way. Okay. I'm gonna try to open it up again. Okay, I'm hitting it. There. Okay, I got a 21. Just
That says 20.
21 was my first one. You stop that.
You had disadvantage, actually? You have 10?
No, we slept.
Wow.
We have disadvantage on.
No,
Huh?
you specifically have disadvantage.
Why?
Wow.
Why not?
Been drinking blood, right? So I need to take rid of those 3 vials, actually. 3 orc blood vials. Give me empty vials. Nope.
No, we would have refilled the vial.
Okay. So I have more. I'll have 2.
I think I know who's going first, but we're still waiting on your roll, Brooke.
Nope.
I'm sorry.
I know you're not back yet.
Do I also have to roll for Mooney?
I already rolled for Mooney. I got a natural 20 on their initiative.
Oh! Yeah, Mooney's going first.
Well, you hope they're going first.
That's a good point.
I rolled for the eels. They have an 8.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
good.
they go before me, though.
Oh! Tempest!
Tempest is the only member of the party who didn't get above 20 on their initiative.
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep in
Oh.
mind, you are underwater. That affects your movement and some of your spells.
Oh, can we not do verbal spells?
You can still do verbal spells. However, using things like lightning underwater don't work so well. Fire
Yeah.
usually doesn't travel pretty far when you're doing it underwater.
What about ice?
But it's magical fire.
It's magical fire, but you're not throwing a fireball 60 feet when it's in crushing water depths the entire time.
But
It is Mooney's turn.
But we want it.
What are you doing?
Oh, shit, I'm Mooney.
Sure.
So is movement halved or something?
Movement is halved. Unless you have something special like oh, wait a second. Yes, movement's halved.
keep using that joke.
I do. Great. Mooney hasn't been here to suffer for it yet.
And arrows probably aren't going to go as far, are they?
Arrows have half distance.
I actually, because I have mobile. Hold on. Let me say something. You
I don't think-
dash. Difficult terrain doesn't cost you extra movement, but it's only
Yeah,
when
but
I dash.
underwater isn't counted as difficult terrain. It's special because you're moved to swimming
Called what?
speed.
Mooney is going to move 15 feet
Damn, what the-
and go and shoot.
You do it, Mooney. Only an attack roll.
I don't know if that hits.
That hits.
Oh shit, nice.
They're eels. They're little,
I don't think
slippery
doing
little
style kicks in on this,
snakes.
so it's just the 6.
Mooney catches the attention of the closest eel. And
Closest. Wait, are there more? Oh, there's more. I wasn't
Wait.
zoomed out enough.
There's more. Oh, there is more. Oh, I wasn't either.
Well, that means that they're probably not like stupid strong then. If there's multiple
right.
of them.
I wouldn't
Well-
tempt it.
Well,
Or-
A, we have to
Stars
be able
wants
to,
stuff.
you know. I don't. Well, he said it himself. He doesn't want to purposefully TPKS.
That just means that he could just pull out bullshit to keep the last person from dying.
The last person.
also,
A lot.
purposely means there is accidental.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But is that the end of Mooney's turn?
Yes. Mooney does
It
not
is-
have extra attack.
It is your turn, Famler.
Okay, I am going to... Devonna, do you have saving throw stuff?
Saving throw stuff?
Is most of your stuff saving throws?
Not most of it, but I do have quite a few that are Dex, Wisdom, Charisma. Yeah,
Well, it doesn't matter what kind of...
Con. Yes,
just-
I have saving throw stuff.
Okay, so this would benefit you. Oh, are spells that have distance too?
Depends on the spell.
If I can see a creature within range, then am I
No,
good?
you're fine.
Okay,
It
I'm going
what
to
spell are
Mind
you
Slither.
Oh,
Mind
yeah,
Slither.
that's fine. For most spells, you're going to be fine. It's specifically fire and lightning based spells that are. Everything else
Okay.
is going to be fine. But I mean, you're using fire in a giant pool of water, or lightning where you're going to electrocute everything.
Right, so I need a intelligence saving throw.
You sure intelligence?
Yep.
Yeah. You sure you don't want something else?
No, I'm sure.
At
Alright,
least
it rolls
there's
a
a-
natural
Okay, let me-
20. It gets a 16.
So what we're hearing.
And it
from
passes,
Rand
so nothing
Legend.
happens.
They're eels. I'm not surprised.
Their intelligence is a 2.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They are.
So you got lucky on that one. You passed it. Nothing happens.
Okay, no. Is that it for your turn?
Bonus action.
Oh, fancy.
Don't have any.
Oh, less fancy.
Smart ass. Oh, fancy bonus action.
Doesn't even have a bonus action, so it's not fancy.
I'm going to move though.
You are up when Famler's done moving to Bono.
When it
I'm gonna
says
move up here
disadvantage on the
so
next
that
weapon
I'm-
attack roll it makes, does that not count for an animal or creature? Does it just
It's not
Oh,
using a
what?
weapon attack. It will not count to for it.
That's stupid. It says creature though. It just assumes every creature is fucking using a weapon, I guess, because it says specifically weapon attack. It's not.
Wow.
Yeah,
How
if it
dare
just said
assume.
if it said attack, I would say it works. But if it specifies weapon, these creatures are not using weapons.
Yeah.
How dare it assume.
Their mouths are weapons.
They are a weapon.
Yeah.
It's up to the DM on that one. It says specifically next weapon attack.
Everything
ones
is a
you-
weapon if you try hard enough.
Is the DM deciding, or you just let it waiting?
What deciding what? I already said that the weapon
Oh,
attack.
okay.
Sorry. No, it specifically says weapon attacks, so it's gonna be fine. Devana, if you move along the bottom of this cave, you do have normal speed because you will be climbing the floor like it is a wall.
Oh, that's handy. What is over? I'm trying to see. They're the only place of where I'd be kind of safe, maybe, from things, is if I hide in this little hidey hole here. That's what I'm trying to find. I could technically make it as well.
Is in the wrong direction then?
Moving
way-
closer to the second eel.
No, but it's big enough to where if I was
Um,
hiding in this little corner here, it can't get in. But that's just, I'm assuming
Unless
it's
it
I
has
still
a
will
range
say-
attack.
arranged.
I will say
Yeah.
they're considered large creatures, and so they are 10 by 10. However, they are an eel, so that 10 by 10 is kind of curled up on itself, and it could fit through a 5-foot gap.
Yes,
Yeah.
No.
It's fair.
And you would
think
be
so.
the
Yes.
only thing down there closest to the thing. The other one.
Yeah, so I
What if I
won't.
don't?
What if I don't? Yeah. Okay. So then I'm not gonna use that. There's no use in using that. I'm just going to Ray of Frost this one that is next to us then.
Ooh, I'm
13.
curious to
13
see how that's gonna work.
13 does not hit. Why are you rolling at disadvantage?
Because I had it for all like abilities things and I forgot to take it off at disadvantage. But alright, well that's fun. I missed. I'm just gonna move further
We're
against
doing
this wall.
great, guys.
Yeah, no, we're doing great. There's nothing wrong here. We got it.
So why
So
couldn't
it's
the
DC
dragon
14.
He can't get through that 15 by 15 hole. You can't
He's
reach him.
gargantuan,
They
probably. He
keep
can't
fleeing
fit.
him into this room, but they're bothering him. He called them pests. He didn't say they were a threat to him. They're literally just pests. It's like calling an exterminator to get some rats that you can't crawl through their little entrance into your house.
pain in the ass?
Oops, no, don't.
So, is 15 hit Mooney's armor class?
Nope.
That eel misses.
Good job, eel. Keep missing. Keep missing.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, they're built for
Uh,
water. They have movement speed.
What if they just keep
That's
missing them?
a 19 to hit.
That hits.
That is 6 points of piercing damage,
Okay.
and Mooney is grappled.
Fuck.
Use the pink thing to demonstrate grappled. Is why they have a little pink dot.
Okay.
But with that, it do be Tempest's turn.
Alright. So half half my movement speed. 15. I need to move the third number so I can actually see. Beep, beep. Nope, nope, yep. Perfect. I move over here while chanting shit, fuck, shit, fuck, mind.
Oh yeah, I forgot already. You can hear surface thoughts.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna
Surf
take
thoughts.
a whack.
It is worth noting, 24 absolutely hits. By the way, family surface thoughts are in a feminine voice.
10
Okay.
points of damage.
To
So I
the
carve
bottom.
into the middle of it.
It doesn't lose focus on Mooney, who it has wrapped up in its coils.
Fucking
You know-
eel.
It is Mooney's turn.
Oh, I was gonna.
Mooney is. Oh, do you have a last second?
Well, do I want to do that already? Hmm. You know what? I'm gonna accentuate first.
Action to it.
And
Neither of you have lost health, right? No, only
Only Mooney.
only
Fucking-
Mooney is lost all. Okay.
Swing again.
13
Mooney hasn't
does
had a lot
not
of
hit.
lunch.
Fuck. Slippery bitch.
Yes.
Now it is Mooney's turn.
Mooney doesn't have disadvantage, right? It's just grappled, not restrained.
It is just grappled, yes.
Okay. Mooney is going to try to this thing that is wrapping around her.
9 does not hit.
It's a bit tricky, the positioning, you know?
You know, it is. It is. There's a lot going on right now.
Is Mooney gonna use a bonus action?
No, Mooney is not.
Then it is Famler's turn.
Okay, so right here, it's a 10-foot sphere that does not attack my friends.
I'm gonna say it
I
hits
wanna
Mooney
shatter.
because Mooney is currently grappled by the eel.
Fuck. Okay, I'll do something else.
Mooney could have tried to
Oh.
break out of the grapple.
Mooney could have. Yeah, I didn't think about it.
Could have.
Eldritch Blast.
Yeehaw.
So I need to go back to this. And it's
What's your
plus 6, so it's 15.
15 does hit. Which one
So
are you shooting at?
D10. The one holding Mooney.
Oh,
Do 1.0 damage.
nice.
Eldritch Blast!
You do get a second bolt though, right? At level 5.
I
Are
don't
you
think
guys
it's
level
at
5
7.
yet?
We're level
Oh,
4.
three.
4.
Oh,
Are we level 4? Why does it say I'm level 3?
I said 4.
we're 4.
Why did... Hold on.
You have your feet, don't you?
I do. Why is
Did
it
you-
rolled?
You might just have
I
not
went
clicked
through
the little
character
thing on
maker.
roll 20 to raise your level or something.
Level, yeah.
Did. Okay. Okay, I'll just change it now. Yeah, we're only level 4. I don't have the thing.
You don't have a second blast. That is the end of your turn. You did one damage.
Something
Unless you have
better
a bonus
than
action. Which, as
Yay.
having played a warlock, you don't.
Oh, I'm trying, okay?
I
It is your turn, Devana.
Alright, seeing the eel wrap around Mooney, I'm going to gather the chaos. Use the chaos bolt to try to hit the stupid eel.
Oh, please don't be fire damage.
I can
Or
choose
electricity.
It's fine, it's a
8.
hit.
8 definitely doesn't hit.
Oh gosh. Guys, we're gonna die
Right?
because we can't hit anything.
I hit once.
Damn it.
Good for
Just
you!
gonna hear multiple also like self-deprecating thoughts from Devana. Once again, she's missing a whole bunch. could
Just
say it
multiple
probably was-
swears from Famler.
Yeah,
Hear a
probably
snort.
fire or something in this water. So spellcasters aren't doing shit.
Anything
About
else
to
you
go bite
got
an
over there,
eel.
Devana?
Do I have any what?
Anything else you're doing over there?
No, I'm staying back here.
And
Oh,
it's the eel's turn. At the start of the eel's turn, Mooney takes 1d10 damage from being grappled.
Oh.
Takes 8 points of force damage.
It's okay, it's okay. It's okay.
No, sorry, piercing damage. It's still grappled in its mouth. So
It doesn't
Mooney
matter.
takes 8 points of piercing damage. This eel is gonna scooch up here because Mooney is in the mouth of its friend. So it got no reason to go for him. It's gonna go for Famler.
Oh gosh.
Is a 14 to hit.
Okay.
You little fuck.
The other eel
Tell
is
him,
going to
Grandpa.
attempt to bite Mooney again. Because it's already got it in its mouth. Why would it let us?
What is its source?
It's 16 points of piercing damage on a natural 20.
Oh!
I knew it! I knew you heard it!
I'm gonna heal next round.
With 16, you said?
Is there
16, yes. So
vegetation
Mooney
under
is still
here? Just
grappled.
curious.
Is there a what?
Oh!
Vegetation!
Not really, no.
Cool.
Mooney is looking like shit.
That's not good. Okay.
I should have broken out the grapple. I didn't even think about doing that.
Okay,
What
alright.
you get for
Oh,
not
I
thinking?
didn't do that.
Do they have disadvantage on saves, or which one? How long did that last?
What?
What do you mean?
Didn't you say something about saves earlier from me?
Oh yeah, I failed.
Oh, right, okay.
That's the same.
And the third one,
No. Mooney's gonna die. We're all
going
gonna
to
die.
swim up and make a bite
Ah,
attack.
There's a
against Tempest.
third! Wait, alright, I didn't realize what you meant when you said third one. Oh, shit.
When did you say that?
Like 2 seconds ago.
Oh.
That I don't think hits. That's a 13 to hit Tempest.
No.
So the third one fluffs its hit against Tempest, and it is now your turn, Tempest.
Slimy bitch.
Gosh.
You found
Alright,
3
alright.
of the eels so far.
So far?
Don't say so far!
So far? Why couldn't my goddess give me a fucking bonus action healing spell?
I think she does something similar at a higher level, but you're not even working for your goddess anymore.
Yeah, but the
You don't-
spell list was. I can't remember what you said the other feature is replacing mine. Is it in the
you should have access to it. It should just be you have a notes that says it. You should have access to
Oh,
it.
the one roll 20? Oh, 1 roll 20, okay. Oh, well that's fucking useless to me right now.
Yeah, pretty much. It is your turn, Tempest.
Alright. I'm going. Is there a way I can try and get the eel to break its grapple on Mooney?
You could attempt to make a strength check against the eel's grapple DC, but it would be your action.
If you get Mooney out of the thing's mouth, I can shatter 2 of them.
I'm gonna
I can hit all
do
of
this
them.
strength.
And these are conversations that can happen because your thoughts on what you're doing in battle are now relayed to each other instantly
Oh, right.
via mental
I
communication.
could also say that I have a heal spell, so I'm planning on hitting and healing Mooney. Or hitting these
Because
eels
usually
and
you can't
healing.
communicate like this, but right now your minds are connected, which means what you're doing is literally like, should I pull Mooney out of this thing's jaw? And you all hear that, so you can all respond to it.
It's like,
I mean, if you want,
Alright,
I
I'm gonna
can.
make the contesting
Fucking-
strength.
All right, roll me a
Kaboom.
strength check.
oh.
The grapple
Oh.
DC is 14.
Okay.
Meet it
Meet and
beats it. Meet it beats it. You
Just
successfully,
beats it.
just
You
barely
Bitch, let her go.
drag the bloody and beaten Mooney from the mouth of the eel.
Okay. Is there a way I can try and like push her behind me?
You can use your movement to drag Mooney if you would like.
Okay, I just want to get her behind.
Opportunity attacks.
Nope,
Not if
Mooney's
you're
getting
being
dragged.
forced by another creature.
you have to choose
Oh.
to move. So if Mooney's being dragged by another player, there's no opportunity attacks.
Oh,
However, Tempest could take one. Tempest is choosing.
Yeah, but
to
Tempest I
move.
don't think is moving. Tempest is
I'm
just
not
dragging.
moving. I'm just putting.
Yeah,
I would like
you
to
can.
move her like
Yeah,
over
you could
here.
absolutely you could absolutely do that because you're just gonna like drag them through the water.
All right. Then
I can
you just
choose.
on.
I can hit everyone still. Stay within this circle. I can do this. I love this spell. I can do shit. As long as they all fail Constitution saves.
All of your food in Tempest's bag rots away.
Stop!
I'm kidding.
No! It doesn't happen again! I'm not destroying all the food.
Okay. But is that it
can't
for your turn,
happen
Tempest?
twice.
Do you have a bonus
That's
action?
it. No. Well, can't do that right now. Theoretically, could we said instead of using my movement, could I have done bait and switch? Which
I think bait and switch means you have to make an attack.
no, it says you're within 5 feet of a creature on your turn. You can expend one superiority die and switch places with that creature, provided you spend at least 5 feet of movement and the creature is willing or isn't incapacitated. So theoretically, I could have moved like.
Yeah,
let me
but
listen
it says
here.
switch places. You would end up here. Mooney would end up here.
You would be flanked and Mooney would still be in between two.
Can you do it on the phone?
What?
Wasn't tough enough.
Can you do it on a phone? Can you bait and switch on the phone?
Yes, it's called catfishing.
That's just
I think
you,
I'd
that
rather
one's-
have just done what I did with the movement, because I don't know.
It does put
Is
Mooney in a better
Tempest gone
spot.
for you?
No.
Okay. Alright, Failer. Do your thing.
No, I'm not
Kill
feeling
one
like
of them.
Mooney. Mooney is going to second
Mooney
wind,
gets to kill.
so that plus 4,
I
which
forgot to.
is 12 points back.
Alright.
And then he's going
I
to.
forgot that
Which
it
one of
doesn't-
them is looking the most hurt?
so there was one.
The one that had Mooney in its grasp. This one. Oh, sorry. This one.
Okay.
Heal 2.
This one's just gonna. He's just gonna pop down and trident this one. Come on.
Roll me an attack roll. 23 does hit.
And then action slash. Do you have it again?
15 does it. So 14 damage.
Yep. Oh wait, what is this? Oh, it's an 18. Damn. And I believe that is Mooney's turn.
Yes, it is. It is. Wait, can you action surge and.
Oh, can I? Hold on.
Because I'm pretty sure they're both bonus actions.
Action slash. No.
Play D&D, guys.
You can push yourself beyond your normal limits in the movement. In the moment, on your turn, you can take one additional action on top of your regular action and possible bonus action.
Alright, so you can do both. You're good.
Phew.
It is family's turn.
I'm gonna drop a shatter right here so it doesn't hit my friends.
What do they make?
So I believe it is a Constitution saving throw.
They're much better at this than the wolves. What are the saves? 14?
14.
One
Yeah.
saves, one does not.
Okay, so one takes half damage, one doesn't.
Okay. Constitution saves. They're better at it than moles. Well, can still clearly be hurt, so it's fine. Devon is still gonna do Wither and Bloom, so heal Mooney.
Is that it for your turn, family?
Yeah. Still just many swears and occasional I knows.
And it is your turn, Devana.
Many swears and occasional I knows? Like you're talking with yourself?
Okay.
It's just like, fuck, I know, shit.
Okay.
Also, it is worth noting, you guys are only hearing like surface thoughts, so you're not hearing everything you're thinking. And you
Right,
can
you
tell
can
that other
hide
people aren't hearing everything you're thinking. So, like, you know, if Devon is having a thought like, Well, Tempest's butt looked good during that attack. That's not a surface thought. Tempest didn't
It's
hear that.
not. It's not a priority of Tavana's right now. He's
Don't
not
lie,
doing that.
Devana look. Devana look. Don't lie.
Yeah, it might look, but it's not.
I know.
So Tempest would not have heard that thought cross your head.
Okay, cool, good. I'm glad Tempest will hear something like that.
I'm not saying that
Also-
is what you're thinking. It's just a good example of something.
It is. It is.
your turn.
So within a 10-foot radius, I can hit the 3 ills and both of my friends. But let me. Each creature within your choice. Yes, have as much. Okay, yes. One creature of my choice can heal or use an unspent dice. Boop. Let me try to use it. Help. 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 It's. I mean, yes. That's. Oh my gosh. I'll just roll 2d6. It's plus, or no, 1d20 plus 5 to see if I even hit, right? No, it's not a melee
And then I
spell.
roll a hit dice.
Yeah, you roll a hit dice, but they need to make constitution saving throws.
Against what? Oh, fuck.
Uh,
Yeah, that's
against
I
a
know.
13.
Is there?
Half damage.
So 2 of them fail.
Okay. That's something. I'm upset that I can't just hit the button. It's not working. Makes me sad. Okay. So, it is 2d6.
Oh my gosh. Does it run in the family?
I'm thinking it does at this rate. 2d6 half damage for this and full on the one, and then just an unspent
2
hit
failed.
dice.
It's full damage on 2 of them. half
Oh,
on
cool, good. I mean, I still did like 13 points of damage total, so. Woo! I'm gonna take a scoop back after that.
Is that it for your turn?
Yep.
Giant eels. One's going to make an attack against Fanler, one against Tempest, one against Mooney. The one against you, Fanler, is an 18.
That hits.
Okay. You are grappled and take 14 points of piercing damage.
Huh.
Oh.
It didn't even critical. It just rolled well on its attack.
Uh-huh. Okay.
And you are now grappled. Just. Boop. The Tempest, the one to hit you, rolled a 20.
Okay, yeah, I think that hits.
Oh,
I don't know. Some people have like 20 AC at this point. You take 4 points of damage. No, sorry. You take 6 points of damage and are grappled.
Okay.
Guys, remember
I
health
rolled like
potions?
Max
Who has health
against Fan.
potions?
The one against Mooney only hits a 12, so I believe that misses me.
Mooney's fine.
Yeah.
Who does have health potion? I have 2.
I have 2 as
I
well.
have 1.
Okay.
Mooney doesn't have any.
So,
Of
Tempest,
course
it is your
Mooney
turn.
doesn't.
It is your turn.
I am going to try and break out.
Roll me a strength
Strength?
check.
I want to
Gotta
break
beat a
free.
14.
Fuck.
Did not beat a 14.
Hey, I'm gonna add my d6. Or I'm gonna. Was it d4 or d6? I already forgot.
I believe
Hold
it's a D4.
Alright, I'm gonna add my 4.
Hey!
Successfully
Nice!
ungrappled from the eel.
You
And
did
that
it!
was my action.
I'm not going to be able to do that.
Alright.
You will hear from Devonna. Good job, Tempest. Blah, 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 blah. Words.
Can you hear the simp in the cheering?
Stop it.
Maybe a little bit.
Hey!
There's an ever so faint gremlin yell as Famler is struggling while Tempest breaks free.
Gremlin.
Just ah!
It is. I don't think you have any bonus actions, do you?
Which
No.
ones have been hit?
Mooney's
Oh,
turn.
I've
They've
already
all
used
been
mine.
hit. They've all been hit.
Okay.
The one
Okay.
at the very bottom has taken the most damage.
Well, Mooney's gonna stab that one.
Yes, he
hope
is.
that hits.
That's a 19. That's a critical. So I get to roll another
Ooh,
because
good.
Mooney has advanced critical.
It's okay. So roll another.
So I actually get to roll 2 more dice because of savage attacks. Right?
Gosh.
Yes.
Freaking barbarian
2 more
level
d8s.
fighter.
Gosh. Do this.
21 damage total.
Fandler, it is your turn.
Nice!
Okay.
It's a dead eel!
It had 19 HP left.
Oh my gosh.
Are you? Wait, so it's dead. Okay, it is dead.
It's dead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mooney
it's
I didn't
stabs
dead.
the
see
We're
that.
eel,
Good. We're
and
good.
it stops moving.
I didn't
but
see
he
the
keeps
X.
treading.
I'm just gonna try and pull out of this thing's mouth. I want out. Get me
Roll me a
out.
contested strength check. You gotta beat a 14.
Ah!
No.
You do not beat a 14. Do you have any bonus actions you would like to attempt?
I can't help potion.
Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, okay.
Alright, you're fine.
Do I have to keep the shit roll?
Yes.
Okay.
So, the dexterity save was if you spilled any, and if you did, the eel also would have healed.
Oh.
Because you are
Ah.
technically within its mouth at this moment.
That
Chug,
would not
chug,
have been
chug.
fun.
But you saved high enough so the
Okay.
eel takes none of your healing. It is your turn, Devana.
Yep. Okay. Oh, what in the heck? Where?
Weak,
Okay,
weak,
come
weak.
Come on. I'm loading things back up. Okay, so I am going to do Mind Spike. Just at you're level 2. Oop. Oh. And I'm doing it on the one that's currently holding Fandler. Telling it to. It's the wisdom save. 13 still.
The one that's on Fandler?
Yes.
Okay. Uh, 14. Is that saved?
It saves. Is it half damage? Yes, so it's still half damage of the 14. So it's still 7 points of damage. As I'm. More of the surface thoughts is telling the slimy eel to let go of my grandfather. Trying to get rid of it. Damn it. These things
that
need
it for
to
your
stop
turn?
rolling high.
Devana?
But yes. Yep, that ends it. Good.
So, to start your turn, the eel's turn, you take 10 points plus. Well, not 10 points. You take 9 points. Well, it's a d10 plus 4. You take 9 points of piercing damage as the eel bites into you, Fandler.
No!
And
Panther!
then the eel's going to make its bite attack against you. It rolled a 2. I don't think a 6 hits.
No, it's fine. We're good.
But you're still grappled.
Yeah.
And then the other one's going to make a bite against Tempest, and that I'm just not even bother that one misses. So that is the eel's turn. It is Tempest's turn.
Turn to this fucker over here. You little yellow, slimy looking head ass. I'm gonna make an attack against it. But that is not. Fuck. That does
11
not
does
hit.
not hit.
Oh, no.
Alright, that's my turn.
No.
Mooney,
We're now
you are
used to underwater combat.
Bunny is going to. It's just gonna step up here beside Tempest and stab at this one.
roll me an attack. Does not hit.
Great!
Alright, Fandler, you're up.
Okay. So, question. I know you get disadvantage if you're within 5 feet of something doing a ranged thing. What if you're inside the thing's mouth and physically cannot miss?
You can still miss, but I'll let you roll it normal. So it'll just be a straight roll.
How hurt does it look?
Not
We're pretty
that.
close to it. Oh, that's lovely. That's what we want here, right, guys?
Well, other than the hit Mooney got on it at the beginning, you guys have hardly hit this one. It's made all of its saves. And
Oh,
you guys
shit,
have
wait.
missed multiple
I
attacks
just
against
fixed
it.
my issue.
I mean, the one at the bottom failed all of its saving throws and got hit by every attack against it. It was just unlucky. These
Yeah,
other two
I'm
weren't
gonna
looking.
Misty Step. It's a bonus action. I'm gonna Misty Step back
Alright.
here, and I'm gonna shoot the thing. Shoot the one that was just biting me.
I think that hits.
I would really hope so. What does shooting underwater do? Is it good?
Yeah, I've been
It's half.
saying it's half range.
Mhm.
With that, it is Tavana's turn.
Okay.
Ow!
We're gonna really, really hope this Chaos Bolt hits the one that was holding Pandler hostage. My
That
gosh,
hits.
it's a 20. Okay. This is level 1. Oh, there's the 1d6, and then I need to roll 2d8 as well. Whoop. No, it's a 10, so I can choose either force or poison damage. The likelihood that they're immune to some sort of poison damage is high. I'm gonna do force damage.
Yeah, not many things are resistant
Yeah,
to
plus
force.
it gives bigger damage to
Well,
the
except
dice,
for
so
things
it's a
that live
6.
under massive pressure under the water.
Well, it's 8.
Oh.
It's 8 points of damage. The 6 force, then 2 extra. Yeah, it gives 8 force damage total. That's right. Anyways, that is it. The numbers are different, so I don't get to make it leap.
It still takes the other d8 of damage.
No, it does.
Whichever d8 you pick determines the type of damage, but it takes the
It
2d8
does.
plus
Oh, it
1d6.
does. So it's 12 points damage then. Again, no force damage.
He's no longer looking so good, but he's still up.
Good. That's all I can do. I'm gonna actually step forward a little bit. I'm gonna step forward over here so that way if the eel tries to go for Fandler, hopefully it goes for me instead.
What are you doing? Oh, my
So-
ears are ringing.
Why are your ears ringing?
I don't know.
Making sure that if I haven't taken any damage, alright? I haven't been bit once. I can handle one
But
bite.
you
Mooney
know we really
takes-
afford to do the house. What?
It's fine, it'll miss.
Um,
Yes?
Mooney takes 25 piercing damage.
Oh!
Mooney's down.
And is
Uh-oh.
grappled.
Uh-oh!
The other
Yeah,
eel
okay.
is going to bite with a 16 to hit at Tempest.
That hits.
You take 7 points of piercing damage.
Alright, alright.
It's 2d6 plus 4. I rolled.
Crit Mooney twice.
I critical
Stop
on Mooney.
critting.
Rolled a 6 and a 5. And then against freaking Tempest, I rolled a 1 and a 2.
The
I
luck
think
of
Mooney has
the
been
survivors.
critted against the most. Like,
Yes.
by me,
You've crit
by-
against Mooney.
yeah, I critted against Mooney. Like, me, you, like, we have critted against Mooney a lot.
It is
Not
now
we,
your
you.
turn, Tempest. You are once again grappled.
Stupid fucking eel.
These don't look like electric eels, right? So, like, if I
They have been
bit
doing
the
no
eel-
electric damage to you so far.
Oof.
What did you say, Sam?
If I bit the eel, I would be fine. Oh,
Probably.
so that's a 4.
Yeah, you do not escape the hold of the eel. Mooney, make a death saving throw.
Oh gosh.
It's
Okay,
just
it's
a
okay.
flat d20, right?
Let
Uh-huh.
everyone know. Putting a potion in Mooney's mouth.
You succeed.
You pass the saving throw. Please don't kill Mooney. Mooney's not here. We can't kill
Please,
Mooney
no.
while Mooney's not here.
It's not like I'm trying to.
I'll put
If
a
you-
potion in Mooney's mouth if Fandler doesn't.
It is Fanler's
No,
turn.
Is it a bonus action or action to feed another person a potion?
It's an
Action.
action.
Okay. I'm sacrificing my action and just pouring one down his throat, or down her
Alright,
throat.
make a dexterity saving throw. Okay, you pass. Roll me the healing on the potion.
2d4 plus 4, so 8.
Oh gosh.
Your knees back up.
Alright, Devon,
That's
it is
all my
your
health
turn.
potions.
Alright, I'm chaos bolting the one that Fandler or had Fandler at first again. So 19.
19 does hit.
Alright. Here's the 2d8. Why do they keep doing this so weirdly? Wait, did that do the 2d8 and not the 2d6? That should have been a lower amount of damage now that I'm thinking about it. No. Okay.
No, it's
yeah.
it's rolling the 1d6 and you got a 2. And then it says 2d8 under it for some reason.
It is,
You know,
yeah.
So you
2d8.
haven't rolled the 2d8 yet.
Yeah, okay, good. Okay,
Wait.
okay, I'm gonna yeah, I'm gonna choose thunder damage.
Okay, which heal are you
Not
attacking?
lightning.
This one that has Tempest or this one that has Mooney? Okay.
This one.
It is enough damage that the eel holding Mooney dies.
Yes.
It's
Okay.
a real good thing you did that too, because it automatically does 1d10 plus 4 damage to Mooney had Mooney still been in its mouth after your turn.
Oh, I am so glad that I got enough damage for all of that. Mooney was so close to death.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
So now that's 11 points of piercing damage to you, Tempest, at
Yeah.
the start of the eel's turn, and then it's going to make a bite attack against you. Does a 15 hit?
No.
Hey! The eel ends its turn.
It's my turn.
Yes.
You got this!
You can tell Tempest isn't doing too great. She's got some teeth marks in them that have probably sunk far deeper than any other tooth would or
Oh.
should.
That's a statement.
And he's gonna grab Could I technically move my arm towards its pointing, like, say I get my light crossbow. Could I just point it to where it's just going down the eel's throat?
You could, but you can still attack it with your axe. Which
It's
is,
just got you grappled, not restrained.
yeah, so you can attack it with your axe, which has a higher plus to attack and damage. You can attack it with your
My
crossbow.
attack to my crossbow is higher than my attack to my great axe.
How is that
Really?
possible? Your great axe is a +1.
Well, I mean, like, it's a +1, but because light crossbow is dexterity based.
Oh, because that's true. That's true. You can fire with the crossbow. You would have a straight roll on it. A 14 hits.
Good.
Right into its gullet. You fucker.
That's the end of your turn.
Okay.
I don't think there's anything else I can do. I have a feeling that none of my maneuvers would actually help.
No, this is just a
Mm,
theoretical.
Probably not while you're actively grappled.
Being eaten.
A theoretical. What happens if I lightning lured the eel into me? Would you just shove everyone out of the way? Just curious.
It would lightning us.
Yeah, it's
Probably.
lightning
Yes.
underwater.
I'm aware. That's why I said theoretical. I wasn't gonna
Everybody,
do it.
including you, within a 5 feet range of where you use that lightning lure, is going to take the damage from lightning.
Cool. I'm not gonna do it.
Hey.
I was just curious.
I'm really gonna fucking regret this, but so
You goading attack? Oh.
I had a superiority die to my damage. It must
I
make a
will say-
wisdom saving throw.
Whether it makes a wisdom save or not, you're actively grappled by this creature, it's not going to attack anybody that's not you.
Oh, okay. Then I'm not gonna do that.
They're not very intelligent. Once they have prey in their mouth, their goal is
They
to kill that prey, and they go for whatever is the closest to them on each and every attack. So, given that you're actively grappled in this creature's maw, it is going to keep going after you.
Would you say it's in its toothy maw?
Shut up, Sam. It is Mooney's turn.
Mooney's gonna walk around here and is going to tap. And it's going to fail.
11 does not hit. Bandler, you're up.
Chandler is going to. He's going to hop up here and shoot.
17 does hit. Is that it for your turn?
Yeah.
It is your turn,
Alive?
Tavana.
How good is it looking?
It's still alive. It's hanging in there. It's looking pretty beat and bloody, but it's not like on its last legs. Not that it
Make a
has legs.
wisdom save. I'm mind spiking it.
13.
And mine is a 13. It says 12, but it's 13. You see it up there. So it just saves.
Pizza.
Doesn't it?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
So. If
Yeah,
I
well.
failed, it's still half. So. Does that kill it?
I
So
don't
you
see the
open-
damage. Oh, is it up?
7 kill.
It's
7. 7 does not kill it, no.
fuck.
No.
So Tempest, buddy.
Move a little bit forward, but yeah.
He's just gonna take a deep breath in, a deep breath out.
Sorry, what?
Except where you can breathe in water right now.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no, stars.
Huh?
Sorry, what?
Huh? Fandler, you take 10 points of piercing damage at the start of the seal's turn.
What?
No,
What?
Tempest.
Tempest, you take 10 points of piercing damage.
I'm down.
No, look at the other side of the arena.
Go outside.
Huh?
We knew there
Why?
were more.
No, I didn't.
Hey! Hey!
You should have
That
used
bitch.
the clues that he left for us to figure out that there were more. Tempest is down.
Tempest, the
Yeah.
eel is going to start swallowing you.
Alright.
Oh,
That is an auto crit, correct?
It's not doing damage, it's actively swallowing you.
What the heck? Just swallowing you whole?
Savannah,
we still
save your
see-
man.
It's not my man yet. And we still
Four.
see,
Yes.
like... And we still see Tempest, like, heads where we can put, like, a health potion still. We'll wake up swallowed in an
The
eel.
second, well, the fourth eel fails its attack against Mooney, but that is the end of the eel's turn. Tempest, it is your turn. You have to make a death saving throw.
Tempest.
I'm on caps lock again.
19 passes.
Oh my gosh, you're all so close to a 20! Why couldn't you get a 20 and get to 1 HP?
No, because it would have only given her Tempest 2 passes. Still would have been down.
Natural
No,
20s get you
I
up
thought
to
20
1.
No. Natural 20s count as 2 passes. If you get a natural 20 to get to your third, or if it is
Oh.
on your third, then you get to natural 1 because you get to that point. But a natural 20 on its own only counts as 2 successes. And so as it's the
Oh.
first roll, it's still only 1 save.
Damn it, Tempest!
Get a natural 20. Get a natural 20 next, alright?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Well, we're gonna heal you before
It
then,
is
hopefully.
it is Mooney's turn as the eel is continuing to swallow Tempest next to him.
Moody is going to try and bap the thing swallowing her friend.
Bad eel. Done.
19 does hit, and a 12 does kill.
Ah.
It had 6 health points left.
Oh my gosh.
Sam, if it hadn't saved on your throw, you would have killed it. It had 13 health points, you rolled 14, and then it saved.
Damn it. I was so close.
So
And then
now
Moody
I'm just
rolls the
down
thing
in a
front of
dead
it before-
eel
Yes.
stomach.
Tempest
Yes.
is partway down the throat of a dead eel.
Oh my god, it's Among Us.
Mungus? Mungus.
Fandler, it is your turn.
Okay.
Oh, I'm out of spell slots. What am I doing?
If you can do something to stop that eel or like to hinder that eel, well, I put a health potion for Tempest here.
You would have to take your action to drag Tempest out. Tempest just partway down this eel's throat. You're not reaching them to health potion them on your next turn.
Okay, so either way, it's gonna take 2 actions to get Tempest to okay. It's up to you, family.
Oh,
The likelihood that this
No,
eel
I'm not
goes
gonna
at
do
Mooney
this.
is possibly high.
I'm going to pop on up here. No, wait. Gonna bop on up here. And I'm going to Mind Sliver. I need an intelligence save.
Not intelligence.
Yes, intelligence. Yes.
Yep, of
It rolled an
14.
18, gets a 12.
Oh, a 12. Oh, then it fails. It's going to take 1d6 psychic damage. And on its next saving throw, it subtracts 1d4.
Okay.
So it
Finally,
takes
something
5 damage.
stupid.
Yep.
Alright, Devon, it is your turn.
I'm using my action because we can't heal Tempest until it gets out of the eel, right?
Not unless you used a spell or something, but you can't reach to like put a potion down Tempest's throat, no.
Then yeah, I'm gonna drag Tempest out. Don't make me roll.
You could just drag Tempest out, it won't make you roll. It's half your movement to do it, but it's fine.
Okay, easily enough. I'll do that, and then can I still give him health potion
No, because you just use your action to take him out.
to do that? Okay.
Do you have a bonus action spell?
I have Expeditious Retreat. It was my bonus action spell, so I can be fast as fuck. But other than that,
This is funny.
would like to keep that. So, because I'm pretty sure everything else. Let me double check. Action. I need to get more bonus action spells. All right.
We
There's
all
nothing
do.
I can do as a bonus action other than all right. I got Tempest out. And if possible, can I move Tempest just behind
You
me
move
possibly
Tempest a little
too?
bit behind you. You can move.
Okay.
No, you can only move Tempest 5 feet. You can move them there though.
Okay. I'm gonna do that.
So this eel is going to roll a 1d2. On a 1, it goes for Mooney because Mooney's right there. On a 2, it goes for the scrumptious target that separated itself from the pack.
Okay.
Attacking Mooney.
That's not good.
Damn it.
That is a 20 to hit. It's not a natural 20, but it's a 20.
I was about to say,
Uh-huh.
stars enough. No natural 20s for you. I get that you
Mooney
can't
takes
roll them
10 points of
on
piercing damage
Alaris.
and is
Mooney's
grappled.
down. Mooney's down.
Damn.
What? I can't roll
Yeah.
very
Only
much
one.
on my character right now either.
Tempest, it is
player.
your turn. You need to make a death saving throw.
Okay. Come on, natural 20.
Can I just click?
Yes,
Yeah.
that is a pass.
14. Okay, 2 passes. You're okay.
It is Mooney's turn. Mooney needs to make a death saving throw.
Oh, gosh.
Oh wait, could I have relentless endurance?
You could have. We'll go back and say you have. You have what, 1 HP if you do that?
Yep, 1.
Yeah, you can use that ability. 1. It's not your character.
Okay.
A little more forgiving about going back in time and saying, "Oh, that
Yeah.
was something this character could have done."
Never played a half orc.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm gonna bat the thing biting me, or try to.
18 does hit. Well done.
Gosh.
12
Okay.
damage. It is now Fandler's turn.
Oh, boy.
And I'm going to Mind Sliver again. So intelligence save minus a d4.
Is there any way
Mind
that I
Sliver.
could, like, hand
Cantrip?
Mooney a potion
Yep.
and heal?
It is indeed a potion.
Well, I'm not even bothered rolling the d4. It fails.
No.
It's a d6 with a minus d4 on the next.
Well, I
saving
mean, it
throw.
still rolls the d4. I'm just saying I didn't actually click the button to roll.
Right. Yeah, but
Oh,
it still gets
so-
another one.
Yeah, from another one.
Gets
Right.
one minus 1 d4.
It is now Devana's turn.
So
And I think
can
it's an action to hand off a potion.
Is it?
It is.
Okay. Then I'm going to put a healing potion into our dear friend Tempest. That way Tempest can get up and smack an eel. And it's 2d4, right?
Schmecta. Wait, how is this eel attacking Mooney?
They
Does it have a
50
tentacle
reach.
wing?
Yes.
Damn it.
So I get
Oh my god! Devana.
Also,
6 hit
Mooney-
points is the low.
Mooney goes down because he's still grappled and takes an automatic 1d10 plus 4 piercing damage.
Wait, when he's still
Yeah,
grappled?
but
I
that's
didn't
not
think.
failed save.
I didn't think he was grappled.
What?
Yeah, but it's not a failed save. So,
It's not a failed save. No, it's not. So it's good, but Mooney's still now down.
yep.
The
Tempest
eel
is up,
begins
though.
to swallow.
Gosh, stop
much health do
swallowing
I
our
get?
friends.
just
You get 6.
Get,
It's 2d4 plus 4.
Oh yeah, so you're 6.
and now it is Tempest's turn.
Hi Tempest, welcome back. Mooney's being swallowed now.
I need to put a do not resuscitate sign or something.
Dale. Not the time!
Is there any way I can like swim above
Put me swim above.
to get over here? Cause
You can just swim there. So
oh yeah, I
these-
guess they're dead, so they're like
yeah, once they're
Sinking.
dead, yeah, they're kind of sinking to the floor, and you can
Alright.
easily just bypass.
I'm
them
gonna
and
go over
get it.
here. Where did this one even come from?
Yeah, they have pretty high
And
stealth.
It is hiding.
21 does it.
Oh!
Tempest! Yes,
Okay.
kill it.
12, and then I'm
Yep.
going to.
It's dead. How do you want to do this?
Yes.
I want. Because, you know, I come back from the brink of death again. I have survived. I'm just gonna kind of like tiredly like swing my axe into the head of the eel. You know, because I imagine it's quite an ordeal to swing an axe fast enough to actually hurt something underwater.
Yeah, especially underwater.
Yeah.
And he's gonna try and help get Mooney out of the eel.
I'm
Make
out of
one-
potions, but I'm
Make
gonna
another
come
death
over and
save
help.
for Mooney.
Okay.
Yes.
Mooney's
Can I
turn's
help
next. You
Cynthia?
guys can now go stabilize health potion. Then you're out of combat. However, because Mooney is the next turn, the immediate thing that happens after the eel
Right.
dies is Mooney makes a death save.
Yeah, because
Oh,
I think
well,
am I
I mean,
failing
even
on
if you
health
had
potion?
failed, even if you had
I have
critical
one.
failed, Mooney would have
Okay.
been fine.
Who's
Right.
gonna use their health potion?
But it's
I
just
don't care who.
picky.
I will help Cynthia drag Mooney out. I'm gonna.
I'll move the eel so you guys can grab Mooney.
Okay.
Come on.
No,
Never
no,
be
okay.
dead if you died. I'm gonna pull out my health potion and like uncap it really fast, and then just like put my thumb over the top of the bottle, and then get it closer to Mooney's mouth, and then release it with my thumb.
Mooney.
Also,
And
guys,
they
it's the
get-
first time I've not gotten
Yeah,
going
hit
2d4
once.
plus 4. Yeah, because you stayed in
Yeah,
the back the
right.
whole time, and it wasn't like human creatures who were freaked out by Devana. They were stupid eels who were like, ooh, tasty meat up front.
Yeah.
8.
8 points of health points for
Sure.
Mooney.
That's more than I
Oh,
have.
well.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
That's alright.
Do we think that
Oh,
that's all
we're not
of them?
doing good. I don't think we could handle anymore, to
Do
be
you want to
honest.
roll me a perception check to see?
I will aid on perception,
All right.
as I also want to kind of look.
Can I also roll?
One person
I
can
do?
roll with advantage, or 2 people can roll naturally.
Okay, you can have it.
Advantage?
From Tempest helping.
Oh my gosh. Stop making me roll, guys. It's just let's not
You
let me
think
roll.
there aren't any more eels in this room. But at the same time, your vision fades after about 40, 50
That's
feet
the
into
third
stone.
natural. Hold on, no. Hold on. This is the third natural one that I got in a row. 2 natural ones on D4s and then a natural 1 on a 20.
Yeah, I think we're done here. Maybe
Yeah.
we should go.
We could also
uh,
ask the
so we can
giant
go back to
turtle
the
how many he
surface,
saw.
and then we can go back to the surface.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do that. We'll try to. Imagine it's easier to walk with wounds underwater because you're not carrying your full weight.
Well, it's hard to walk underwater, so.
Yeah, you're not really walking.
I don't have any issues. But yeah, you're right. You guys do. I'm fine. Spider
Guys,
I'm
climb.
kind of just like using my axe to get momentum in the water and like tiredly kicking my legs.
Guys, crawl, drag, and stumble your way into the larger room that you first were dropped in, and you can hear noises down the tunnel, and you make your slow plodding way to where the turtle is waiting with your pets. They all
I'm
seem
gonna
to be in good spirits and health.
I'm gonna give the pets a heads up that we're coming back by telling Mogev to let them know that we're on our way back.
Okay, will excitedly pantomime something that makes no sense to any of the pets.
Oh.
How did you think Mokev was going to tell the other pets?
Lions speak? I don't know. Animals talk to each other. Animals talk to each other.
It's rah, rah,
Animals
rah,
talk
rah,
all the
rah,
time.
rah.
What do you mean?
The lion cub made of
Mm.
plants does not have a natural way to communicate with a wolf, a bat, and a falcon.
2 wolves. Well, a dog and a wolf.
And Nev understands human speak, even when in animal form.
Canine.
Yes, but
You
Mogev does
make
not
you guys
talk.
way back to a room that shines with various
Gotta be
gold and
sure that-
items and bags. The turtle looks at you, your glorious state of unrest, and asks, "Did you catch all of the pests?"
Maybe.
How many did you see of them?
There were at least 3 that I knew of.
Perfect.
We found 4. But we
And are
couldn't
these
tell if there
4
was
dealt
anything
with?
left. Yeah. They're
And I
gone.
will consider
Dead.
our deal complete. Like waves of Flipper, you may each pick 1 item from my treasury as promised, and then you will tell me where it is you wish to go.
Okay.
Alright.
Or we can't just sleep for like an hour.
Where you're
Please.
going to go is a much longer distance than like an hour. You guys are going to have a long rest while this turtle takes you where you're going.
Wait.
Oh.
Okay.
We're gonna sleep on the turtle? That seems weird.
Yes.
I don't know if I trust that. Does it take us to the surface?
So-
or is the hole underwater breathable?
In front of you, many items. Kind of waves to a section you can choose from. You see a odd collection of items, a couple of cloaks, some rods, a very familiar looking stone to Tempest, a familiar looking robe to Fandler. You see an odd wooden box.
Robe.
Cloak, sorry. Cloak. You see
Similar.
a couple of different bags. You may each pick 1 item.
Can I inspect some of the bags?
They seem to be bags of either gold or gems.
None of us have.
None of us have
Need
detect
for
magic or anything like that, so. Can I use my knowledge of Arcana to see if anything might be magical at the very least?
Everything that's not a bag in that pile is magical.
I am
Fun, alright.
diving for the cloak and hugging it close.
So there's there's a cloak, a staff, you said?
There are. So, in front of you, this has now been taken. There was a cloak that was just taken by Fandler. There is another cloak. There are 3 cloaks, one of which has been claimed by Fandler. There is a candle that seems lit. There is a odd eyeball. There is a smiling shield. There is a pair of earrings. There is a rod that seems stuck into the ground. There is a small little stone. There is a odd wood box. And there is a staff of some sort, as well as 8 bags filled with varying amounts of gems and gold.
Tempest is gonna go to the rod that is seemingly stuck in the ground.
You said it's a smile shield?
Smiling.
It's a shield that is actively smiling.
Oh,
that
yeah,
one
no,
shield
that's
from
weird.
Legend
Nope,
of Zelda.
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. That's creepy. I can't carry it anyways, but.
Warm shield?
Is the pair of earrings, I'm thinking.
Would that count as 1 item or no?
Yes, the earrings are 1 item.
Okay.
Can
They
I
are,
try and... Oh, you go first.
So the earrings are like in a box, and you can see that it's a box that holds a pair of earrings, but you would just be taking the like little fancy jewelry box, and the earrings are what's in it, is what you get.
And the box.
Yes, you do get the
If
fancy
Chandra
jewelry.
was here, that box would be everything.
Well, I
And
am
my
going to
computer
take...
froze.
No, I'm gonna take the box with the earrings in it.
I would like to try and get the rod out from the ground.
Roll a strength check.
Alright.
What do the other 2 cloaks look like?
One seems very similar to a cloak that Devana has on, but gives off an odd heat to it. And the other cloak seems to just be softly billowing in the
No.
sand. What's that, Sam? You thought what?
This stupid cloak of billowing's only purpose is to look cool.
I don't know what Mooney would want.
A shield?
Mooney will get to pick later.
What the heck?
Okay, good.
Oh,
I'll come
found
back
one.
and discuss with Mooney with the same arrangement of items in front of them, and they can pick their own item.
Okay.
Don't worry
If they're
Sandler is
still
just
in the
holding
chat,
this
they
quote
can just
tight.
tell
He's
us
just
what
like, oh, I thought I'd
Yeah.
never be able to breathe again.
What did you say? So you do manage to move the rod. It takes considerable effort, but you manage to pull it out. And the turtle chuckles and goes, "Usually you're supposed to just click the button."
Oh.
What? What?
Oh, is it
Do I see
Rod?
it?
There's like a little thing on top you can click. It's an immovable rod.
I don't. So you just click the button on and off. That
Yeah,
determines if it moves.
Becomes movable or immovable, yes.
Why not?
I'm going to actually ask the turtle, do you know what exactly these do, or are they just pretty?
Some are pretty, some I know the purpose of, but you get one selection. I will not taint that with the knowledge of what gift you can get before you have it.
I'll take this one. I'm not going to change my mind. Do you know what these do?
They're never been of much value to me. You wear one and a friend wears the other, and you can communicate with each other over a greater distance.
That's neat.
They're an earring of message, Sam, if you want to go.
Yes. I figured that's what they were. But also they were shiny, so Nirvana would have gone for them. So it worked out. It's either that or a cloak.
Wait, so I was able to move the immovable rod without.
You're
Yeah, it's a
Thor!
20 DC check to move it without it being stuck in the movable state. So yeah, you just pass the DC to move the immovable rod.
Great. Not even a strength character.
Hit for your items.
Yeah, and then
I
Mooney will
don't-
have to choose.
Hold
Yep.
on. I'm gonna look at the immovable rod, and then I'm gonna look at that strange. Wait, did Sam get the strange box? Was that the jewelry box?
Yeah,
No,
those
there is a
earrings.
different
Oh.
strange box.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a 1d2. On a 1, I keep the rod. On a 2, I get the box. I keep the rod.
That's a shame.
I want the box now.
It's too late.
I want the box down.
Well, I know I'm not getting the fucking stone. I'm gonna get that back. One way or another.
We're off stream. I will
Box
tell
if you
guys
want.
what the items you didn't pick are. I just don't want to tell you when Mooney could
No.
hear it and affect their choice.
What the
Yeah.
fuck do I
Hold
need?
on, Mooney seems pretty set on that box.
Oh, is Mooney in
Mooney
chat?
says box. Yeah, Mooney said
Oh, Mooney,
box.
are you 100% certain you want the box?
Because there's a box, there's 2 cloaks, a candle that's lit underwater, a staff, and a smiling shield, which is creepy.
And an eyeball.
So
I really like
and
this.
I didn't write down
shield,
the
but
eyeball
I
because
can't.
nobody wants the eyeball. Mooney.
I can't use the shield, which makes me sad. Because I want it. I really want the shield, but I can't use it.
I don't
I'm
think Mooney is paying attention anymore. Oh,
Mooney
Mooney
wrote
said box
again.
again.
Box.
So Mooney takes the box. Mooney, you got your boat back. You have gotten a folding boat. It folds from box to boat into a couple of different boats.
It's a boat box. Oh,
Oh.
what? It's a boat.
You
got a
actually
boat
picked the item you would have wanted the most out of what is here.
I'm gonna
The
put the
items-
rod down, and I'm going to go over to the candle. And I'm going to pick up the candle, and that's gonna be my item.
You're gonna take the candle?
Yeah, I'm gonna take the candle. Tempest isn't smart enough to utilize the rod. And by Tempest, I mean I'm not.
Sorry.
I already have a rod of my own.
Mooney's very happy. Portable boat. Yep. Yeah, it's a boat box.
Yeah. Boat box.
So, are you guys happy with your items?
Do I get to
Yeah.
know what my candle is?
What do
Yes.
you think?
Your candle is a
Family-
candle of the deep. It just doesn't go out when it's in water. It's a normal candle.
Perfect.
Besides that, it will
That's
run
actually
out of flame
pretty
eventually.
pretty
Yeah.
handy.
The items you guys
Family,
didn't
like,
take
please
was
have
the
me crying.
armors. The shield of expression was the one that was smiling. You can change the expression at will, and it otherwise operates as a normal shield. The cloak of billowing, the immovable rod, the stone of ill luck. Really hoping one of you would take that.
Oh.
A Puafi of fire resistance. It's a cloak of elven kind, plus you resist fire while wearing it.
Oh.
And a very rare staff of fire.
Oh.
Oh.
Damn
Whoops.
it.
Well, Tempest.
What?
Oh wait, no, you got the rod, not the staff.
No.
Yeah, they were debating between the rod, but they took the candle.
Damn it. Okay, I'm happy with this though.
See, the candle
So
helps me
amazing.
because I don't have dark vision.
Yeah, but it's a candle. It's got like a 4-hour lifespan.
That's okay with me.
All right. But it is what it is. You guys aren't picking items now. Because you sleepily climb your way back onto the turtle. Devana tells, the turtle where they're going. You have the map, so you know where the island is.
Hmm.
You were going the wrong direction.
Oh. Oops.
Emma's gonna shoot Devana just an irritated look.
I maybe.
The turtle
should
doesn't
have-
tell you that. You guys can
Ugh.
figure that out, but the turtle just says, all right. And he
Yeah.
starts heading off, but you can tell based off of where you're going, you've been going the wrong way.
God
Yeah.
damn it, Devana.
I was very certain I was going the right way, but maybe I miscalculated. Yeah.
He's never been a navigator for a boat before.
No, I haven't. And hey,
Fucking ocean.
look, we got some interesting items out of the whole thing.
Would you have been able to do it
If
any
you're-
better?
I will say, if your boat had survived, you would have figured out where you were going, and you would have been going the general right direction. There was an option. It's just more
Okay.
fun that you were going the wrong one since
Yes.
you get help now.
Fuck.
Also, who would be willing to wear this other earring? I guess we can figure that out at some point. Well, we
I
have.
already
like,
have one of
20
my own. I'm more than willing to take it.
That way we can talk with each other over longer distances. It could be helpful depending on if we get in different situations. What are you giggling about over there?
I think it would be good for you two to have those.
Well, because it's an
Chandler,
earring of
I think
message.
that was Brooke, not Vandler.
No, that was Chandler.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll give the other earring to Tempest.
So what the earring of message does is you have 5 charges, and you expend 1 charge to cast the message spell. It goes. You just cast the message spell, so it's not even between the 2 earrings, by the way,
Oh.
Oh.
because the
Oh,
earring
so it's not the
you're
ones
thinking
from
of-
Crit Roll.
Yeah, what you're thinking of is an earring that were connecting to each other, and they were earrings of sending, and I think that was like a crit roll special item. This is just an earring of message. It's a common item
Oh.
that allows you to cast message 5 times a day. You expend 1d4. You regain 1d4 charges at dawn.
Every
And you
time?
can. Yes, every dawn you regain 1d4 plus 1 expended charges. You have a maximum of 5 charges.
But you can still talk with each other, right?
Yes, you can still send it to each other, but it's just a message spell, so you can just
Okay.
send the message spell. You can still talk to each other, but you're not limited to each other. If you spend
Oh,
all 5
okay.
uses, then you can't, But both of you have 5 uses.
Okay, and it still has its normal, like, 100 and... or was it 2? What is the range on message? I have to look that up now.
Yes, it still
100
has the usual range of message.
100 feet, I think.
Well, that's still useful.
Especially given that none of you had message.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now 2 of us do. And also is helpful with my... Well, subtle spell doesn't work. Well... Does message...
No, it's an
that's a
item.
good question. But I'm casting it through... How does that work? Hold on.
You're casting it through the item. You can make sleight of hand to cast it through the item, without because you're not making the verbal somatic.
Whenever I cast a spell, though, I can spend a sorcery point without making it somatic or
But
verbal.
it's
I'm just
through an
curious if
item,
I...
not the
Yeah,
spell
yeah.
slot.
So
yeah.
that's casting a spell. So when through an
Through the
item,
item.
anybody can make a sleight of hand check to cast it through the item without revealing the fact they're casting the spell because they're activating the item's effect. But
Right,
for
okay.
what you're talking about is you're specifically using a spell, so
Yeah, okay.
that doesn't work when it's a spell cast by an item.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
Good try.
Yeah. I was trying to see if there's a way I could just bypass having to roll for stealth. Because I don't like rolling as Savannah, usually. Unless it's to bite my friends, apparently, because then I get criticals on them. More specifically, Mooney.
But with the turtle moving you in the right direction, your army of pets besides you, some more magical items, that is where we're going to end this session for today.
Alright.
Woo!
I never want
Yeah.
to end this after.